Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I know they fucking getting it in right now. Them for ram. For Rammy Ram. Busy Macintosh. Macintosh. Like my nigga Macintosh. Yeah, I've been here with him real quick. Oh, they playing Outpost. But, let's see that like. Macintosh, nigga Macintosh. That nigga funny, bro. So mad. Right on time. Right on time for Marathon season 2. should be on. What the fuck? I should not be saying that. Sorry about that. That should just say marathon. Want to take this. Man, all them shits I had, it's not even worth it, bro. Not even worth it. Sucks because I can't even trade these for no shields, bitch. Sucks, so I'm about to just sell these. I'm gonna sell them shits, dude. My shields are scraped, bro. I ain't got no shields. So this go cryo key, man. BR is coming in his bench, like. Bro, that sucks, dude. Whack. Wiggity whack-tastic. Join this part of the thing. Yeah, I have enough. Yo. Oh, they're probably not even in here. Oh, there you go. So with it blood. Let me turn this on. Ready for that state of play tomorrow, bro? Yeah. 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 What was some of the leak stuff that they were saying?
Uh, they was talking about like they're supposed to be announcing the Devil May Cry 6. Um, I think it was like they're supposed to show something for 6, which that's when I knew it was 8 because they still supposed to be doing Persona 4 revival. They still ain't showed that. Once I seen that, they was talking about it was supposed to be Kingdom Hearts 4 game for it was something about the new Final Fantasy version that they got. They said Marvel Tokon was supposed to be there. Something else. They're supposed to show Wolverine. There was something else. Oh, if some of that stuff shows up, it'd be cool. I already know that list. There's too much up in there. It's like, once I seen that Persona, they straight line. Somebody just saying stuff. I mean, I'm still watch it, but
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna watch that.
everything they talking about this week, I'm taking everything with a grain of salt. Anything I see until like the state of play tomorrow, like the stuff I seen, I'm taking that with a grain. Thing like with this with the Street Fighter 6 stuff, like I don't even like I said, I don't even know if they're doing it season 4 or if they are, if they're doing something else. But like I said, I won't know till Friday. Maybe they might show Marvel Tokon then instead of tomorrow. I mean, you probably might see it either one of those days. The only thing I know for sure that's happening tomorrow is that Senna trailer for 2XKO. That's what I want to see.
Oh yeah. 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 Yeah.
I'm like, dude, that's like the way they keep nerfing Yasuo. Like now you can't even do the same combos anymore because he got so much pushback. So it's like now you gotta do spacing specific ones. Like, oh, if you start your combo this close to him, then you could do your regular stuff. Right, y'all ain't have to do all that.
Nerfing shit.
If come on, I think we're doing it. But if it's if Senna come out and he look pretty good, well, I was already gonna try it. If she look good, but if she good enough, I should be good at this. Essentially, a Kali can kind of replace what I be doing with y'all. I got muscle memory on him. But the same thing I'm doing with her, the same thing I'm doing with him, I can do with her.
Yeah.
that's the team. That's the team I was running for a minute was current Yasuo, but I have nothing like other than combos. That's all that team got.
Mm-hmm.
They ain't got nothing for owners. Can't keep niggas out.
Mm,
Can't get in. Can't cover nothing.
mm.
But if I touch you, that's if I touch you, it's gonna be trying to be your ass.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But the hard part is getting in to touch you.
And that's the ninja character.
Yeah, she takes less. She takes more damage because of that too.
Because she trying to get in, basically.
Yeah, because she has the lowest. Oh damn, I'm about to die. She's got the lowest health in the game.
Damn.
But I mean, that's a trade off of her being a pixie character.
Yeah. Usually mixed characters are glass. Like, they hella glass. All right, right. Let me go wash my hands.
I gotta go through a whole nother life. Dang. No, I. Oh man.
All right, I'm back.
Oh,
Yeah, Marvel was pissing me off yesterday, bro. Like I that shit was irking me yesterday, dude. Like we in games and we putting all this work in, and we the ones trying to change to make the team better, but it's other people on the team getting scraped. Like I can't, bro.
yeah, I'm still trying to figure out. I was telling Juan that game last night where that black cat had on them kills, but she was over there siding with the supports. I'm like, dude. She kept saying I was running away. And I'm like, dude, they got the dinosaur. They got a Punisher shooting me in my face. And then they have a magic and then somebody else. Like, our DPS ain't putting no damage out. Like, Black Cat was killing people. But it's the same thing like a Spider-Man. That's like, you picking people off, but the people you picking off ain't the right ones.
Exactly. Yep. Yep.
So it's like, I can't kill their healers. My DPS ain't trying to kill them. And it's like, it's only so much I can do in the front and distract it. But then you also got healers that can't fight back. Talking about we getting dove by one magic. It's two of y'all back there.
It's two of y'all,
Y'all can't
exactly.
deal with that. And it's like, and by this time in a year's worth of the game, why are you playing characters that if you getting dove this hard, instead of going 0 and 6, why not switch to a character that can deal with it?
Yep.
Like one of them, like the dude that was garbage at DPS, he switched to Cloak and Dagger. That was probably the best thing they did all game. But at the same time, dude, we had 2 tanks. Only DPS was Black Cat, and they had 3 support. Nobody was dying.
Yep.
So it's like at that point, why are we still on support? It's like if y'all need more health to survive. Because you can't play a 250 health character or 275 health character and live, and there's 2 of y'all back there that should be helping each other.
Yep.
Get off support and play something else.
Yep.
If you want to sit here and take damage, you could play tank. Be my guest. But I'm gonna pick a healer that I can fight back with. That I know I could kill that magic. Because that magic wasn't even good. It was just the fact that you had Mantis and you missed your sleep, or
Yep.
yeah, Mantis missing his sleep. And the nigga was playing support Deadpool, and I didn't get a heal from that nigga at all. Because that nigga was in melee form trying to fight people.
Yep.
And it's like, bro, that little circle that you got only heals yourself or anybody that's near you. But when you jump into 5 people by yourself, it's scraped. And then be like, well, I got the healing thing on me. Nigga, you could play tank Deadpool and do that and get away with it.
Mm-hmm.
And then I could have played White Fox, or hell, I could have played Gambit. I would have scraped that magic. That magic wasn't even good. It's just Magneto shoots too slow. But if I got to turn around and deal with her, I'm getting shot in my back for free.
Exactly.
So I got to make my choice. I got to either ditch y'all, hopefully y'all can take care of y'allself, and then I try to deal with the people up here, or I turn around and get shot in my back.
Mm-hmm. And that
It's like you want me to turn around and get shot in my back to give you a bubble that you in turn not gonna heal me for, which that's what was happening. That's why we lost that first round. Dude, I'm not even getting healed at all.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yep.
It's like, and then she said I was running instead of being a tank and run. I said, what? I said, you actually agreeing with these clowns? Like, if you were so worried about them not getting peeled, why didn't you do it then? You're the DPS. Oh, you don't have to turn around. They already not looking at you. Apparently not. All them final hits she was getting, nobody was looking at her, apparently. So it's like, why didn't you peel for them? It was one magic. It wasn't like they was getting dove by Magic, Daredevil, and Iron Fist at the same time. Now, if it was something like that, I understand. But it's one magic, and I dang near half health her every time I seen her. It's just she kept running away. So I'm like, so if she's half health, and she running away from me, I can't catch her because I'm playing Magneto. That nigga slow as dirt.
Mm-hmm.
So what sense does it make me chasing after a character that got a big ass dash and two smaller dash? Nigga, you got black cat. You can catch it faster than I can.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
instead, you wanna enable and side with these sorry support players that can't deal with they can't deal with a 1v2, and y'all both got abilities that heal. They heal yourself. That's the crazy part.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mantis can heal herself. Not only does she have that, she got to sleep. She could have put the nigga to sleep. Yeah, I could have just Mantis could have dealt with that. I don't understand. I just don't understand.
Yep.
But then everybody just wants to blame somebody else.
Yep.
Like, go back and watch the game. And see, I'm gonna go back and watch the game. I'm
Yep.
just trying to do this. I'm just trying to do this event because it's only a day left. But once I finish this, I'm gonna get back on and I'm gonna look at that game and I want to see what was happening. Cause I'm like, dude, I'm sitting up here. I know what was happening up front. I had to deal with that damn dinosaur that I couldn't kill because they had all them healers healing them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But what was going on with this? Because I know I saw Deadpool doing what he was doing when that nigga was just running around thinking he was Superman. I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I seen him die, and I didn't bubble him on purpose because I said
Mm-hmm.
that's ridiculous. You shouldn't even be playing like that, playing this sport.
Yep.
It's like, dude, if you was like if you was next to me while I was getting jumped like that, and you was in melee form, that'd have been fun.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I would have bubbled him, and then I would have been able to stay up. Trying to kill him, trying to kill them people. But he went on, jumped into 4 people by himself, got straight, kept doing it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's what be happening,
So
though.
at that point, you just being a liability to yourself. So I'm not gonna waste my resources trying to keep you alive, and that's what you're doing. I turn around, this mantis just can't hit her sleep, and then when she do hit it, she runs. Who runs from a nigga that can't fight back? How do you hit your sleep and you run away from the? That's just like I seen a Luna the other day. She froze somebody and ran.
Yep.
Nigga, you're Luna.
Right.
Who tapped this nigga? Like, I don't understand. Yeah, y'all want to play support and be heal bots and don't do that. Like, you just want everybody else. But that's like when you gotta play something. When you play something else, you can't play nothing else.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It like
It's like I'm not saying I'm like best player ever. It's like, dude, it's like I play all 3 roles. Oh, it's stuff you see stuff you only see when you play tank, stuff you only see when you play DPS, and stuff you only see when you play support. That's why people need to learn how to not play one role or
mm-hmm.
not play more than one thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Play tank, you be like, okay, maybe I was out of position. When you play a tank and you play a healer, and then you see like, oh man, like you way around the corner, like chasing one person, and it's like that one person is in it with their team, and you just pretty much 1v6. Yeah, I'm not gonna go around the corner and heal you as a healer seeing that. I'm
Right.
gonna die trying to keep up and heal you for doing something stupid. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that. But you won't know that unless you play healer. And when you play tank, man, I'll be going here, but my team don't follow up. Well, when you see it from that point of view, you see why they ain't following up. It's just you being stupid.
Yep. You being stupid.
Or you play DPS. Oh man, my healers suck. Then you look and see what they doing. Bro, you're like off angle, some weird spot in the corner where can't nobody see you. Like niggas that play Moon Knight usually say that. Moon Knights and World Girls usually say. It's like, bro, look what y'all doing. Y'all are sitting way in the corner where nobody's even looking at you. But I can't even see you playing the healer. So what you want me to do?
Players, dude, like it's like when you realize like that, like you just said, like the players, man, they're not they're in a space where like they you rewarded for bad play, like and that's why the stats don't really show what's really happening in the game of Marvel, because a person that's getting like quote unquote hella kills and shit like that, like they can be like, okay, well I did my job, or they got like a Squirrel Girl or something like that, or a Moon Knight and they did hella damage, but they only got a few final hits or something, or they final hits is coming from alts and stuff like that when everybody grouped together and shit, and you just at this weird angle where nobody's like touching you and shit like that. Like that to me is like it rewards bad habits, you know. And I mean, I don't give a fuck. Like, people gonna watch my stream and did they do it or not, but that's why I praise Marathon, because like you don't get rewarded for bad play. You fucking die, dude. You die for bad play. You die from it and you lose your shit. And your team is going to be cool about it. They're going to be like, all right, man, GG's. You know, like some guys are just cool and be like, all right, GG's, you know, and they'll just be out of there, you know. Or you going to have people like, yo, like, move up or push up or come up with us, or hey, come up here, you know. And like, and then, like I said, like I had some guys on my, like that one dude, like I like him. I think he's a good player, but like the game has evolved in the first season, and like players are not scared. Players are not scared anymore. Like they realize that, and I have too realized that in this game, like for example, in this game, it's like it's not necessarily like team or like a hero-based shooter where you can pick a character. It's just a character. You can have 3 niggas playing one character on that game, and you can scrape a team. It's just based on like how you play, you know. But you can, however, stack things based on your team. Like if you start thinking about team strategies and stuff like that. But the healer in this game is not meant to be in the back trying to heal, because he can't heal you by shooting you or anything. He just gonna put a bot on you like Ultron, and it's just gonna heal you over time. But the good thing is when he does have a bot on all of his teammates and himself, when he injects any of like the healing consumables or any consumable, his team gets it too. So like that's what makes him really strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, we finna go in this room. They doing a TAD, which is like basically kind of like this ping, like this little blue aura that just like pops around it, and if you're in that area, you get hit and it notifies the enemy that you're around. And if he eats a signal jammer, right? If he consumes a signal jammer and everybody got bots on, everybody is signal jam on the team, so you can't even see them. That's why Triage, they thought Triage was like the best character, right? Because he could do that. But then as the game got faster, people started to see that Destroyer is like the best character, because he can run and straight. They call it wave dashing. He can just dash all over the map hella fast. He's even faster than Vandal, and Vandal is super fast. So if he can do that shit, and he got the best gun in the game, the shotgun, bro, you're not living, bro. So because the game has moved faster, players that are still playing the game how we were in the first week or two or the first month, where everybody creeping around, they're not trying to give any sound and shit. It's like the sound cue is a part of the game. You know, we starting to learn, and the bots are they're kind of like the radar. Like if they start shooting at somebody, we know that there's a player there. Or if bots are dead, we know a player ran through here already. Or you know, if a box is looted, you know what I mean? Like things like that. If doors are closed, or if like blinds are shut, you know that a person has been there already, you know, and somebody's there, you know. And it's like, if you hesitate in this game, you die. If you overexert yourself and you're not with your team, you die. Like if you trying to 1v1 and the other team is team shooting, you die. Like all of that shit is like when somebody gets pinged, they die. Like I have videos of this shit happening where like I ping something and me and my team, I say, you see that shit? They be like, yep. I said 3, 2, 1, let's shoot. 3, 2, 1, boom. Brr, brr. That motherfucker died instantly. The DPS on that shit is fast. Anytime like I'm playing Marvel Rivals and I ping something, I'm telling my team that motherfucker is in the open. How is no one shooting that? Like that should be a scrape. Iron Man in the air, he can't fly fast. Him and Ultron cannot fly fast. They're not fast in the air.
Like Angela too. Like anybody that's in the air can get scraped. It ain't just. I mean, Spider-Man can do it. Iron Fist can do it. Like other DPS. But like if we got like all like you said, if we got all these melee characters and there's an Iron Man in the air, guess what? He up there for free. He's up there for free. And it's like like usually when I ping something, I'm pinging it because I'm identifying a problem. That's a problem. That character up there is a problem. This thing that's running around in front of us and just holding left trigger and shit against a team of 6, and he's getting shot, dude, and he's able to take damage, run away, and we don't kill him. We don't kill him for bad play. Like we're not teaching the community nothing. Like he should be like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Like they should always feel that. You should always feel like, damn, I shouldn't have did that. Yep. Like it's like, and the beautiful thing about Marathon is every single player that I've played with that's like really good and they like, you can see they like learning the game, they'll like literally think about why they lost, why did they die, and they don't put it on nobody else. They don't say, oh, it was our healer, oh, it was the other guy, why didn't you do it? It's just more about like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have pushed up that fast, or I should have probably got a better angle, or I should have been a little bit more patient, or I should have been a little bit more aggro, or my biggest thing is like, I need to get up higher. I need to stay going higher, like climbing up shit, because other characters can't do it but me. You know what I'm saying? Like it's things like that make, like what Juan was saying about people adapting and getting better and that the communities are bad, because the games aren't bad. Marvel is a fire game. Marvel Rivals is a good game. Marathon is a good game. I'm pretty sure Predecessor's a really good game. I bet you Deadlock's a really good game. Like Street Fighter 6 is a good game and things like that. But any game that's like a team-based game and the community as a whole has not evolved like in like the years of the game, that's a problem. And Marvel Rivals, the game's been out almost a year and a half, and players are doing the same shit, dude. Like they're doing the same shit. Like the insta-lock DPS is 4 DPS and 2 healers, or it's 1 healer and 5 DPS. It's 1 tank that's melee tank, 1 healer and 4 DPS. Like whether it's quick play, mainly quick play, I would say ranked is not any better. You know what I'm saying? So if ranked ain't no better, you know what I'm saying? Because you would think that playing ranked is going to make you play better. Me playing ranked in Marathon, the time I played, it taught me so much shit. It was like how to use the bubbles, how other players use the bubble, how am I getting scraped? If I get scraped by a team and we had good position and they broke our formation and stuff like that, that was good. How did they do that? Like when I told people about the destroyer shit, when we went to go try to kill that, we heard them open the door, a key room. We tried to get there. We was at the top. The fucking bubble shield came up the top of the steps, dude. The destroyer jumped up there and thrusted, like dashed in front of me, shotted me with 1 shot, dude. I had a purple and I died. Like I can't do nothing. Be like, yeah, I got scraped. And then now it's like, what do I do now? Well, if in that situation, I gotta figure out another way to fight that. In other games, in these new games, dude, they too noob friendly, dude. And it encourages bad play. Like it encourages bad play. And Halo or Marvel Rivals is one of those games that it encourages bad fucking play. And it's because of that scoreboard, dude. That scoreboard is not a true reflection of what's happening in the game. Like it's just not. It's not. Like they need to just make kills be final hits. Kills need to be final hits instead of like the team kill, because that's not like you didn't kill that shit. It should just be damage and final hits, and then you'll really see who's really cooking. You'll really see who's really putting in work. Damage and final hits. But until they change that shit, that game is going to be something I play casually. I'm still gonna play hardcore, but like I'm not playing that shit for nobody else but my team. Like y'all. Like I'm playing off of y'all. I'm not convinced from the player base. I'm not convinced. Marathon, I'm convinced. I'm coming in that shit sweaty as fuck. And whether I'm coming in that bitch with a kit or not, I'm coming in that bitch sweaty as fuck. In Marvel, I go in that shit sweaty, and other players are not coming in sweaty. So I don't care what they pick. I'm gonna pick what I want to play because they have yet to convince me that I should switch. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not playing a tank with a shield because you're afraid of getting taken damage. When we was playing Overwatch, and I remember Reese was like, "Oh man, you playing Doomfist? Play a tank with shield." I'm like, nigga, I'm not playing no tank with no fucking shield, nigga. No. I want to play Doomfist, and I'm a tank. I'm gonna absorb the damage. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna put some damage, and I'm gonna come back. Like, you ain't got to be up there with me. That's my job. You can stay back and do your thing. I'm going up here. I'm not doing no shield. I don't want to do that. That's why I play Cap. I'm not finna just sit and hold this barrier to just absorb damage and shit, and I'm taking damage as soon as the cooldown happens. And y'all not up here helping me fight these people. No, I'm not doing that shit. No, I'm gonna take the damage. I'm gonna absorb damage with Cap. I'm gonna do a little bit of damage. I'm gonna run back, get healed, and go back. That's what I'm gonna do. So I can help my healers build their ult. That's what I'm doing. I'm just soaking damage. That's what I do with Cap. I have more fun doing that. You know? Like, I like Elsa. Her fucking ult sucks, dude. Like, but at the same time, I was like, I'm either gonna play her or it's gonna be Star-Lord. I need somebody that I can shoot people. I can be versatile. I can shoot the people in the air and I can shoot the people on the ground. If I see a tank battle happening and I see that their tank is almost about to die, I'm running up on that. I'm on top of that. That person should be dead. But you know what happens? That doesn't fucking happen, dude. Like, they just trading damage and heals like in the middle. And the only team that wins is the one that starts jumping to other people. That's it. They do it every time, dog. And it's like they don't get it. They don't get it. And I hope people that watch me play Marathon just take the shit that we're doing. And it's not just me. I'm not the best Marathon player. I'm not the best Halo player. I'm not the best any of that shit. But I know how to play that shit, though. The proof is in the pudding. The proof is in the pudding of me taking people's shit, dude, that have better loot than me, and I'm coming in with a free fucking kit. I don't give a fuck what rank you are. I don't care what rank you are. I don't care what gun you got. Like, I don't care nothing about none of that shit. Like, as I keep learning the game, I'm gonna scrape niggas. And that's where I'm at mentally with the shit. I'm nice. I'm nice. Not the nicest, but I'm nice. Like I ain't kinda good. I am good. And it's because I put in work on the shit. And I'm gonna keep putting in work on the game. Like, and that's it. And I wanna play with players that are like that. Like, who's really like that shit. Who wants to learn from their mistakes. Like, who wants to like dissect the game after we won and a loss. So like, identify the things that we did that were good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I go back and watch my footage. I don't watch my footage to hype myself up. I'm looking at what did I do right and then what did I do wrong? What could I have done here? Like, in this situation, if I'm ever in that situation again, how do I do this? You'll never see me slide past a mine ever again. And I've done it hella times before that time where it cost me my life and my team's life after scraping a team. And I slid past it, I died. Never again will I slide past a mine, ever. That shit getting shot. It's not even let me try it again. No. Like, my loot and my team's loot depends on the decisions that I make. That is the type of mentality that you gotta have on the team. And a lot of players don't have that. They don't have that. They're not built like that. And I refuse to play around a player like that. You're gonna play around me. And other players on my team that play like that are on their shit. You're gonna play around us. We don't follow what you're doing when you're the first person going fucking down. No damn shot. No, you're gonna do what we do. Follow us. Like, we've proven that this shit works. You know, And I love playing with players that have accountability. Like, everything is my fault. Whether we win or lose, it's my fault. As soon as players start having that type of shit, like that type of attitude, that's a competitive attitude, not complaining. Complaining is bitch assness. And that's the era we in when it comes to these games. Bitch assness. And that's why people aren't playing Marathon, because you can't do dumb shit. No matter what good shit you have, you're going to get scraped. We played with a dude that had good shit, and me and McIntosh was playing with this random guy, and he went in there and he wanted to rush a spawn. I'm like, bro, we right next to a key. Why would we? Okay, that's what you want to do? Okay. He fucking gets scraped. And now he complained about dying. Nigga, why the fuck did you go over there? Why did you go over there? That ain't got shit to do with us. We'll pick you up. But you definitely not getting first dibs on none of the shit we grabbing when we pick your ass up and kill this 2v3 we finna have to deal with. Like, dude, that's why this game hard, and that's why people not playing it, is because it's not made for casuals. It's not. It's for sweaty players that are good as fuck. All like this game, the rich get richer. Like when y'all chilling, if anybody chilling and you ain't even gotta play Marathon, just watch good players play and you're gonna see. It's dudes that don't play ranked that are scraping ranked guys because they go to the best map and that's where they're getting their best loot, dog. They ain't did no contracts. They just good and they learn the map and they know how to pinch and they know how to get angles. Like, they don't get an angle that they can't see anything. Like, they get an angle where as soon as a person walk out that fucking corridor, they are dead. If you jump on top of a roof and you didn't clear that bitch, or you ain't got the reaction to see a gleam of somebody aiming down the sights and shit like that, you're dead. You can't afford to make mistakes. Like, you're a human, so you're gonna have some mistakes, like controller issues, missing aim, or like that. That's human. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a part of it. But like bad plays, nah, bro, nah. Like, a lot of games right now award ass play, bro, ass play, like ass, like I don't have shit to prove to anyone. I proved my shit in Halo 2, and I proved my shit in Marvel 3. I proved it. I proved that I can play on a competitive, and I understood what it is. It's to oppress, and the games are not fair. They're not designed to be fair. They're designed for one person to beat the other one, and it's up to the player to figure out how to do that. Like, everybody was like, oh, Marathon is, the characters are, they kind of blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dog, did you realize that you supposed to stack their abilities with the cores and implants? Or I guess their brain isn't big enough to to figure that out. Like, stack the shit. Like, stack it. Like, stack the shit. Like, play the game on a harder sensitivity by fucking going in with a green kit and trying to come out, trying to exfil with shit. Like, and it's hard. It's very hard. But like, when you play a competitive shooting game, and like I said, Bungie's shooting games, dude, like, it's gonna attract like really good shooting game players that are really about this fucking life. And it's gonna be players that are like, that come from Halo, that come from Destiny, that come from Apex, that come from Call of Duty, like, fucking, I don't know. Like, they're gonna come from those games, and it's gonna be different type of players. Halo players, I can tell you right now, Halo players are going to learn the map and movement and positioning well before they figure out the puzzles. They're gonna figure the puzzles on the way. But busting ass and team killing, team wiping, that's priority number one. That's always priority number one. Scraping. Destiny players are going to be players that can kill, that can kill. They understand like modding and fixing their guns and things like that, and the puzzles. Because Destiny had a lot of puzzles and a lot of like contracts and stuff. That's when it was introduced, was in Destiny. So like in Destiny, like Destiny players are going to be the ones be like, hey, we need to get this, like these spawn here and these grab this and this like that. Like, you know, this is how you open up this door and things like that. And like that's why the contracts are important in the game, because that's kind of like the tutorial of the map, and it's showing you where things are. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the hugest part. Call of Duty players, they know how to hold down the choke. They know how to hold down an area, and anything move, they can shoot it. You know, like they know how to like laser focus and focus on like an area. And the thing is with Destiny players, man, like I would love to see them coming in, because they would enjoy the game. It's the same thing. It's just a different game. It's a different game, you know. But the reason why Destiny players are hurt right now is in salty, just simply because it was their first Bungie game. You know, for us, like Halo was our first Bungie game. So I played Destiny. I got Destiny because it was a Bungie game. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from the Halo era. I came from Halo CE, bro. You know, but that doesn't mean that I think Destiny sucks. You know what I'm saying? Like I tried it, I played it. It just wasn't for me. That doesn't mean I'm finna go in they comments and shit on the game. You know? And their reviews on Amazon and PlayStation and Xbox and go shit on it. No, that's weak. Weak shit. And guess what? If this game fails, guess what? You get no Destiny. If this game don't do well, you don't get a Destiny, bro. You think that if this game dies that they're gonna just revert and go back to Destiny? Fuck no. They're not gonna do that. What's gonna happen with this game is that it's gonna attract more people, especially when they add the PvE only part. That's where the bitch assness is gonna come. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me say not bitch ass. I would say that's where like the casual players are gonna come in. They're gonna play it, and they're gonna be like, I want to try some PvP. They're gonna get in there and get scraped and see how different it is from PvE and PvP. They're gonna see the difference, and the only way you're gonna get good playing this game is not by playing PvE. It's gonna be playing other players. You can't play bots and fucking in marathon and expect to be good. Because again, like the bots are not gonna do as much damage to you as like a player is. You know what I'm saying? Like you can play bots all day to learn your movement in Marvel Rivals, but you're not finna go into a fucking bot game and get MVP there and then try to do the same bad habit shit you was doing there and do that shit in a game. You're gonna get scraped. They did. But it's also like different management at Bungie at the time as well. You know what I'm saying? Like Bungie got a whole new team now. Like they got a whole new team of people working on that game right now. It's not the same people, you know. And the money that was already spent on the game, they already spent it. They already spent the money on the game to make the game. All that money that Bungie acquired is like went into probably like the end of Destiny and all of Marathon. You know what I'm saying? Like now it's just upkeep. Now it's just like, oh, let's add more contrast, more maps, new characters, new guns, find balance change things, update the UI, all that shit. All that shit easy. The money on the game spent already. Game made. Game's out. Game looks awesome. Game looks beautiful. When the fights are happening, shit is cinematic. Shit's cinematic. Y'all saw that moment when we went in there, the other team went up to Pinwheel. I heard that they opened in orientation and stuff. They opened a key room in there. I was like, yo, let's go in here and grab some heals and get the fuck out, dude. Me and my other teammate, McIntyre, we went in there looting the other guy, fucking in that bitch shopping. I'm like, we don't have time to shop. We getting hunted, bro. Just grab heals and ammo and get out. So for example, when you kill somebody and you open their death bag, like their duffel bag and shit, at the bottom, like at the top are the weapons. At the bottom is like I would say like it'll be weapons, shield, salvage, heal, ammo, heals. So like, if you in a fight and you really need heals, get in the duffel bag and just start look and just keep your cursor at the bottom. Get the heals, get the ammo, and get out of there. Like people be trying to loot bags right after they get a kill. No, we need to kill all 3 of these motherfuckers first. You know what I'm saying? They need to die.
Nah, that's an Apex thing. That's an
Apex be doing that shit where they kill somebody and instantly start looting them.
Yeah.
Nah, that shit you get scraped doing that shit in this game. Cause you can't see anything. The only thing you can see is the menu. Like you can't see around you or nothing.
That's how Apex is. Them battle royales like that. That's how they are. Like they'll kill somebody. It's so many games I lost playing Apex because you got somebody on your team. As soon as y'all drop somebody, like it'd be like you catch somebody out by itself, like separated from his team. Y'all drop the dude, and obviously he's gonna spam ping to come get him or spam ping there's people there. And then it's like when he does that, like niggas sitting there looting his bodies. Like, no, you should be looking for his teammates, because they're gonna show up.
They're gonna show up. They're gonna show up, and then y'all gonna be getting killed. Well, that guy's gonna die, and now you got two. Now you 2v. Now it's 2v2 when it could have been 3v2. Like, or however many players on the team it is. You know what I'm saying? But like, nah, bro.
It was 3v3.
It was 3v3. Like marathon.
It's like marathon.
Bro, that shit is. I'm telling you, dude. Like all. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say if Marathon would have came out like back then, like around the time when I was playing battle royales like that, I'd have probably played it.
You probably played it.
It don't different. Only difference between that and Apex was the stuff you get in the game. You don't take it with you. That's literally the only difference between that and then some of the way the character. Other than that, it's like I would have played it, but I stopped playing battle royale.
Yeah.
I just got tired of that gameplay loop.
Yeah, the gameplay loop. Yeah, like this game. The only reason why I bought this game was because it's a Bungie game. That's why I bought this shit. Like I know what smoke they be conjuring up in this game and they company. they about you getting scraped and giving you equipment to scrape. Like that they want you to scrape is what they want you to do. Or is this too good? We gonna dial it back because we want the whole sandbox to be where you want to use all the guns. And there are obviously tier lists and guns that are better than others. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's range based tier list or just guns in general. But like, you know, the 2 best guns in the game right now is the gold bully and the gold Mizraya shotgun. The bully is it's this gun. But the gold version of this shit shoots fast like a light machine gun. So imagine if you walking around with a submachine gun that you can run and be fast with that also shoots like a light machine gun. Fast. Like it melts. That shit straight shreds like DPS. The Mizraya shotgun, the gold version, the shit shoots like a pistol, like doosh, 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 doosh. Like that shotgun burst. Mid-range, the same range as a BR, bro. Like, and that shit cooking a BR, bro. Like, that's too good. Like that, like no fucking way, bro. But that, like, all bad habits get scraped in the most recent games that I've seen mistakes get fucking cooked have been Street Fighter 6. It's been, or I wouldn't say mistakes. I would just say like thinking ahead and baiting a player is Street Fighter 6. Marathon, I would say, I think Deadlock does that as well. And Deadlock got a high ceiling to it. And what else?
No, Deadlock, that game's ceiling is so high that it's not like I'm not even gonna lie to you. I stopped playing the game not because it was hard. It's because I didn't like the way that direction that the game was on. Because, like I said, back then, like every character has a melee, every character has a gun, and then every character has abilities. The abilities sometimes could scale off how much damage your gun does, or it could scale off of how much damage your melees do. Or they call it spirit power, which is like your ability damage in general. But now the way they got the game going is literally 98% of the game is scaling off spirit damage. And it's like, well, now there's no point of building guns like gun damage or gun attack speed or nothing because nobody's using it because they want the game to be like whoever can build the items to nuke the other team using two abilities first win. I'm like, that's garbage. But at the same time, the skill ceiling in that game is the first game that I legit stopped playing because it's high. And you have to either dedicate to where you play nothing but deadlock until you get good at it. Like as far as like the movement, like just doing like the little wall decks. Like everybody has stamina in that game. But like when you do that, like when you jump off walls, everybody can double jump off walls, you can do that stuff. All of it takes stamina. And it's like it's some ways you can do it where it doesn't. Or it's like just moving around the map in general. Like it's this one character that's like he's supposed to be like a unicorn or something. She had the best movement in the game because she had like where gravity affected her less. So she could jump off the wall. She could jump off walls higher than everybody. She could jump higher than everybody. And then her dash and stuff was a little bit further. But it's like she could go from one side of the map to the other one just using like wall jumps and all this other stuff. And it's like, bro, it's like some people got to the point where you couldn't catch it because they were just all over the place. But it's like if you don't play that game for a solid, I don't know. That game apparently has been out in beta for 3 years. And you have to get invited to it. I just got invited to it a few months ago. Now, putting me up against some of these niggas that's been playing this game for the past 3 years, now I see why people suck at like League of Legends coming in because you getting mixed in with people that's playing it for years. I'm not saying that's an excuse not to get better at it, but that game, the way that game is, unless you dedicate like where you play nothing but deadlock, you're not gonna get good at that game.
Yeah.
Me and Juan was playing it, and it's a lot of stuff you gotta do. Like when you're killing the little minions in the lane, you can deny people from getting money by shooting their souls off the enemies off of your minions that die. You can deny, they can deny you, and then it's like it's a lot of stuff in that game just in laning phase, and then it's like if you don't know what half the character do, that's another thing. But that's the easy parts. The hard parts is the movement and like that, and then like the
Getting
aiming
around
is weird to me. It's like that game, unless you dedicate like you play nothing but deadlock, you're not gonna get good at that game. You're gonna play it, and then because there's like a hidden rank system in there, you're gonna play it enough, and then when you start getting the players that you be talking about, it's like, oh, they don't play the game like we used to at the beginning. Yeah, I was gonna say that's people me and Juan was running to do, but then we was still getting the weak niggas on our team. That's like they don't know what they doing. It's like, dude, they getting ran over in their lane. Like they both 0-7, and then them fed niggas come in your lane. And then it's like, dang, dude, I can't even fight these dudes now.
Yo.
I'm talking about games that have like a big skill gap in it now.
Yes. Yep. Skill gap. Like
City of Wolves is kind of getting like that now.
Yep.
Oh no, City of the Wolves is not like that. You have to play SNK games because like right now, if you're not in City of the Wolves, if you're not good at just defend or
you're cooked.
Those in-game mechanics, you are finished.
You are cooked.
It's too much BS in that game.
Yep.
Like,
it's just that City of Wolves have such like a low player count, like lower player count. That's not low, but a lower player count.
Like
that if you're not playing that game like every day, like dog, like 3 days ago, I ran into someone. Like I started ranking up against the people that's on there, but I started playing what's girl name who wears Terry's jacket? I forgot her name.
With the bob. What's her name?
Yeah, I started playing with her just because okay, she looks cool. Let me jump back on City of Wolves real quick. And I played I played a rock. And I was like, I don't know what this nigga doing.
Smacking. That nigga smacking.
If I was continuing playing like it was when I was playing the little ninja boy,
Oh yeah.
then I'm pretty sure I would be up there.
Yeah.
But I stopped playing, and then Ken and Chun-Li came out. I played a little bit, and I stopped playing. But I came back for this last bit of characters, and it's starting to be one of those where, yeah, if you stop playing for a long time, City Wolves is one of those games where you might run into some trouble.
Yeah, you're going to die.
You run into people that are just constant, like what Blood said, it's like just defending,
like everything you
people
do
that
getting
don't give a
justified.
damn about the heat system. They're like, I'm going to overheat. It doesn't matter because I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna kill you. Yes.
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 Those niggas. Like I'm like I can't. It's like if I spend like a month or so in this game, I'll probably get back to form. But it's either this game or Tekken.
Yep.
Invincible versus which one I'm gonna give my time to.
Yes. Yes.
And right now it's Tekken.
Okay. I'm gonna say this. See, for me, bro, I'm sweaty. I'm very competitive. As people are probably learning about me and things like that. Like I'm very nice. I'm a nice dude, but I'm competitive. But me being competitive doesn't mean I'm an asshole. I like to win. And the first time there's a couple times in my life where I saw where I had natural talent at something and I could do it, but I didn't invest time into getting better at it, right? But I relied on my talent. The first thing was basketball. Like I was talented at basketball. I could shoot, I could dribble, I could make my own shot, things like that. But the thing is I didn't spend a lot of time like honing my skills. I didn't even know that was a thing. Like I didn't know that was a thing that you just did that shit all the time, right? It wasn't until I was in high school and I saw this player, dude, like where he was like, I think he was like a junior and I was a sophomore at the time. He was a starting point guard for the varsity team at Cardinal Ritter. His name was Kenny Burke. Dude, this was the best point guard I had seen in my with my own eyes. Like I saw it for myself. This dude was in practice. Nigga wasn't missing a shot, dude. Every 3-pointer he put up, he hit that bitch in practice. Like, and in game, he was doing the same shit. And like, I asked him, I was like, yo, like how are you doing that shit? He was just like, yo, I just do this shit all the time. He was like, man, my grades suck. But he was like, this basketball, I'm gonna be good at that shit. And that's when I realized I was like, I have to do this shit when nobody's watching. And I have to do this, like, really learn this shit. Not just my position, but everybody's position. When Halo 2 came out and I played Halo 1, and my boy Blake, he was one of the first people that was in my stream when I started streaming Marathon. He knew I was gonna be on this game. And I suspected that he know about this and he owned this shit. And white dude, one of my homies, bro, he the one that introduced me to Halo. He was like, yo, him and Roosevelt, they was like, yo, when we done with school, cause they used to go to Southeast Missouri State, SEMO, and they was like, yo, during the week, like when I said, what y'all do for fun? He's like, yo, we play the game, we get on the game. And I was like, what y'all play? Now I'm thinking they talking about maybe Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, NBA 2K, or at the time it was NBA 2K, but mainly the game that like a lot of black people play was like Madden, for example. And so I was like, what y'all play? He was like, no, we play Halo. I was like, the fuck is Halo? He was like, yo, this shit right here is fire. And it's a shooting game. I was like, okay, whatever. So when I went to their dorm room, they had TVs, like they had like the Magnavox TVs, dude, and it was like split screen. And it was like every dude had like a TV in their room and shit. And it was like dudes like literally like shoulder to shoulder, like on the same team playing the game. I was like, yo, like what is this? And then I'm seeing them playing and shit. I'm like, yo, I was like, I want to play. I played it, bro. I was getting scraped, dog. Like, and that's where all of that shit talking came. That's when like you really learned like how to get good, because all they did was play that game. They played that game to where like they knew the maps like the back of their hand. They knew where players wanted to go. They knew why they wanted to go there and shit. They was out killing people. They was teaching me how to shoot with the strafe and shit. And like, and after that, Halo 2 came out that year. That the year that I got introduced to Halo CE. Now remember, Halo Combat Evolved came out with the Xbox as a free game, quote unquote, as a free game that nobody really played for real. It wasn't until players like started playing a multiplayer and you could play with other people, that's when they was like, oh, I can compete in this shit. I can be like, I'm better than you in this shit. And I can come in with my team. Halo went from being a free game, just like Marathon, like how Marathon is like low price tag to get in, but like people don't really know much about it. And it became a household name later. That's why you see Halo on the fucking Fanta fucking commercial right now, is because of the multiplayer. Like, it's because of that part. The story and all that shit is cool, and the campaign is how I learned how to walk around, how to strafe, how to shoot, and all of that, just like the basics. But to actually fight a player is different, because you gotta know how to juke people. Can you juke them? Do you know why are you double peeking and peeking out the same corner? Because now if you peek out that corner and you do it twice, that person is gonna be watching that corner like a hawk. And if you peek out one more time, you will die because you peeked twice. You know what I'm saying? You peeked the corner twice. So like, then when I started playing Halo 2, like on an MLG pro level, like, that's when it was different. And I saw that I was like outclassing other players like that I was playing. Like, I could like cook a whole lobby. Like if it was my cousins and shit, I bought like system links like to bring to my house. So I would have my friends come over and shit after we hooped. And I was like, hey, let's get on Halo and shit. And I'd be like, listen, I bet you I can smoke all of y'all by myself. and like it'll be 1v7 and I'm cooking all of them by myself, dog. Like, but that comes from me playing against hella good players, and I played hella good players every day, dude. We warmed up in Halo when we was playing like competitively. We always warmed up playing free for all midship. That's why midship is my favorite map, because on that map it was 8 players and I think it's top 4 advanced, like in the tournament, like in the MLG thing. So if you top 4, you get to continue in the free for all tournament. That was a free for all tournament. So the best slayer on your team, the person that can do we call them slayers. The person that's like the best slayer on your team, that's the person you want in like to represent your team in the free for all. You know what I'm saying? So you by yourself. So guess what? You know what free for all did? What players would do is if they that's how you learned how to like win 1v1 fights, but you also chimed in on other people's fights. So you look and find other people fighting and you kill both of them. You know what I'm saying? Like you are, it's not fair. I'm not fucking Western, our backs are to each other and we walk 10 spaces and turn around and shoot. No, fuck that, nigga. I'm killing you. And me and my teammate gonna shoot the fuck out of you at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it's no love here. It's no love, it's all smoke. That's why you see me killing rooks in there. I want you to always remember, when you see a runner, it's 50-50 if you're gonna live. It's up to us if you're gonna live. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes, and rooks have killed me. They've killed my whole team. Like a rook has. A rook came in there with a purple shield and shot you the fuck out, slipping and sliding all up. I'm like, that's a Halo player. I know that's a Halo player right there, Nick. He want the smoke. Like, it's always up. So when I play Halo 2, I played against some of the best players. I played against pros, dude. Like, and them dudes are hella good. They jumping all over the place. They know how to get to heights that you can't get to, which is like Vandal pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Like, they aim is impeccable. They know exactly. They pie corners. Like, Call of Duty players just be running through fucking corridors and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just hella fast. Like, you don't even look behind you. Like slow the fuck down. That's why Call of Duty players getting scraped in this right now. I'm be honest. They getting scraped. And what they started doing, they started holding down chokes, nigga, because the character that they pick either don't move like that, or like you getting scraped, bro. You getting scraped. They like Marathon is introducing the world to what a sweaty shooting game player looks like from a Bungie game. Bro. Go on there and just go to on Marathon and just pick a nigga, dude. They got like hella people watching them. Just pick them, and you're gonna see them do some wild shit, dude. Like shit you can't even, like, damn, I didn't know you could do that. Like there's this cat. This cat, his name is.
It's because Call of Duty players are conditioned to be on the team deathmatch and not play as a team.
And not do objective. Guess what? Why do you think Call of Duty is like? In my opinion, I think Call of Duty like enhances bad play. You just keep running in the same direction over and over and over again. Like that's so bad, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? And then the game hasn't evolved enough for you to even like consider why you're running in this direction. You just run this direction because you just run laps around the map. Like you can actually in Call of Duty you can do what's called a spawn trap. Okay, in Halo, we knew how to do it in Halo, but like you could do what's called a spawn trap. Every map has a space where you spawn, where you come in the game. If you only if you die or you are going to respawn, you're only going to spawn near your teammates and a place that is safe, quote unquote safe, where it's like not as like there's no fighting happening in that area. You're going to spawn on the opposite side, right? So in Halo, what you could do is you can essentially trick the spawning system, and you can walk around maps like as a team and make them appear to be unsafe because you're walking in them. And then when they start to spawn, the team is going to spawn next to each other, and they're going to spawn in a quote unquote safe space. That's usually at the bottom. So, bro, we used to spawn trap people so much, and that's when you know a team has gotten really good. That's when I said when I got some of the best advice I got from a pro player while playing Halo 2 and learning it, like before I like got really good at the game and stuff. It was like you want to make their life a living hell. You want them to make them hate themselves. Like you want them to be claustrophobic is what he's saying. He's like it should be so much bus ass that they just want to quit. Like you want them to quit. That's what you want them to do. And if they quit, they're not for this community. If they don't quit, they're gonna come back and they're gonna get better. That's it. That there is no in between. We don't care if it's 50 of us playing this game. It's gonna be 50 of the best players playing the game. And you gotta play that shit every day, because every day I didn't play, I felt like I was gonna become ass. And your gamer tag meant something. When the niggas saw your gamer tag, they saw your gamer tag and your team, and they knew that your team was like, oh, okay, here come Mojo and them team, or here come Assassin and them team, or here comes blah blah team. Like we gotta be on our shit. Or you be like, oh that's blah blah. Oh, these niggas is ass, dog. Like we finna go cook them niggas real quick. Let's go cook them niggas. Them niggas is free. Them niggas are burgers. We gonna cook them. You know, like that is the attitude that we don't care if it's 50 people playing Marathon. Guess what? It's gonna be, you finna see some of the fieriest gunfights, because there's no bitch assness here. You either get better or get scraped. Period. And guess what? And as you're getting good and getting better, you're gonna either get loot or lose it. Like this game is not an extraction shooter. Like it's really not. Like you're extract the thing you extract. Like that's the objective. But the game is killing. The game is killing. The game is, are you good at killing? Can you use visual cues, audio cues, and understand what the objective of the map is? Can you understand it enough in order to use that to lure and trap and bait people to kill them and take their shit? Can you do that? If the answer is, oh, I'm just gonna go in this game and I'm just gonna go grab some biomass, you're dead, dude. You're dead. You're not gonna like this game. You're definitely not gonna like this game, dog. if you think that you finna just run and just like run your head into a wall, like, and just trade deaths for kills, you're gonna fucking hate your life because you're never gonna come out with anything. This game is taking all bad shit, all bad FPS play out the door. They reteaching people how to play a shooting game, and like, quite honestly, like, the more I feel like, and how I learned how to dissect the game and be like a high level player, that's what they're doing. And it's up to us as the community in order to bring y'all in to accept that you're going to die and you're going to get your ass beat. You are. All of us are. And the players that get hella good, this is all they're going to be. You're only going to see marathon players. And they're going to be, and you're going to be like, season 4 is coming out. There's a new blah blah, and she looks cool, and there's some fan art, and I'm going to go play that shit, and you never see your character's potential because they cooking that shit off your ass. Dog, the only way you're gonna learn the game is by playing other good players, dog. That's it. Because they gonna show you what the shit is. I don't want to play Destroyer. I'm not gonna play Destroyer, but he's the best character. He's like Virgil in Marvel 3 right now. He's Virgil. Like they thought he was good at first until people started unlocking the potential, and then he becomes what's on everybody's team, dog. I played with 2 fucking Destroyers yesterday on one team, dog.
They call it City of the Wolves, City of the Unks.
City of the Unks, yeah. Cause Unks, we come from this, bro. You can call me an Unk all day. Unk Mo. Old man Mo playing goddamn marathon, nigga. Like, you go play with me, I'm gonna complain about shit not getting killed. That's all I'm gonna say. Everything else is cool. I like swaggy movement and swaggy kills.
Sure, come boom his ass.
Kill them, dog. We should be making other teams switch, not us switching, bro. Our team, I don't give a fuck what we got on our team. We not switching. Beat their ass, like.
Never ever gotten on the mic for any game. What's up on Marvel? I just go on the mic and say, "But if you don't kill him,
right. If you don't kill this motherfucker, like, what the fuck you doing? If he doesn't
die in the next 2 minutes, I'm reporting your ass."
The only, like, I used to not talk in Halo, obviously, because it was like racist and shit during the time. I mean, it still got some of it here. Like, I said like maybe it's lessened quite a bit from when I started playing and stuff like that, because there wasn't that many black dudes playing Halo. You know what I'm saying? Like, all of us was just playing like basketball games or maybe fighting, I would say, and like Marvel 2 was really huge during the time I was playing. Marvel 2, like things like that. Like, those games was the ones that was up. So like black people and like minorities pretty much playing fighting games and like sports games. Shooting games was kind of like the hockey or the soccer, like an elite, another game type that was dope. We just didn't know about yet, you know. So when Halo was one of the first ones I like really like committed my time into playing. But then when I learned how to play Halo, I could pick up any other shooting game. You know, you pick up Marvel Rivals right now thinking you firing that shit, and then you pick up Deadlock. You might have movement down, but like Blood said, you probably gonna get scraped in that shit because you got people that know how to play MOBAs. Just because they know how to play MOBA, you're gonna die. Oh, you can get kills in Call of Duty, but can you play King of the Hill? Like, can you play more than Team Deathmatch? When you play like competitive Halo, you gotta play all of the game types. You gotta play King Slayer, what they call it, territory, or not territories. I forgot what we call it, what domination is. But then you got like King of the Hill and capture the flag and shit like that. You gotta be able to kill and do the objective. Oh, so you can only kill? Then guess what? Then you're not a full player. Like, objective is everything too. Can you defend? Can you aggress? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, all of that shit. Like, all of that is beautiful. And the best part is, like, it's just, I like having something where it makes me feel like I'm getting better. I can see that I'm getting better. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think Street Fighter's like that too. Like, you start to see that your combos are more potent. You know how to bait people into throwing whiffing throw or whiffing a DP, or like you press the right button at the right time. You know when to block and when to try to counter hit. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when a player is really good. When you still figuring that shit out and you're guessing on that other person, whether you play the game or not, as more or less than them, or you think you're better, but a person that's playing it a lot, they're gonna beat you because they're doing one thing that you can't stop. And it don't have to be as something that's just like throwing a fireball and you just jump over and DP. I'm talking like it's your turn to do offense and he knows when to press light punch against your offense, and then now you're knocked down. That's a real player. They not just doing kind of.
Street Fighter 6 is the only thing I would say Street Fighter 6 is kind of turning too much of a guessing game.
Yep. But see,
just a little bit.
The only thing I'll say about Street Fighter being a guessing game is that the player is putting you in the guessing game. You know what I'm saying? Like the game don't make you guess, like the player making you guess. They making you guess whether, but the game is designed with the paper rock scissors. But the players are like, I'm gonna just throw you 6 times in a row, and that's because the other player thinking like, well, he only gonna throw me like twice, or he only gonna peek this corner twice. What happens if I peek again? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if I don't peek there? What if I go on the other side? Or, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. Like it's making players guess, and if you guess wrong, you fucking die. Like that. Like Blood is a good player like that. Blood is the type of player like he know when to press light punch to check and see if you gonna actually do this, or do you know if your shit's real? Because I know if your setup is real more than you do. When I heard Guilty Gear players say like, bro, I don't even care about nobody else's character. I only care about mine's. Like I just gotta know my character enough to just style on you. Like I don't need to know the matchup of Milia versus, I don't know, Johnny. As long as my Milia is fire and I can knock you down and mix you, like I don't have to know what you do. Street Fighter, you gotta know what the other player does.
Get to Gear, you playing my face.
Exactly. You playing my game. Like I don't have to whiff punish you, or I gotta stand at this space to do this because I'm fighting you. Like Street Fighter's a lot like that. You know what I'm saying? It's more about like seeing who can make the other person flinch first, But like it's just games have been made for casual audience to get them engaged, to sell more games. But the problem with that is that like the attitude and mindset of a casual player is not to get better. They're gonna find the thing or research the thing that has been working, and they're gonna do that rinse, wash, repeat until it doesn't work. And then when you're a player that figures it out and identifies it and adapts in front of them, they be like, ooh, I might win one more match and then I'm gonna like quit now because because I'm about to start losing. Like I like casual players, but I really like casual players that say, man, like, listen, I'm new to this game. Like, I've had players that straight said that shit to me on here. It was like, I'm a new to this game. I ain't gonna lie, I'm ass, but I want to learn. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna teach you. Let's do it. If you casual and you complain about dying and running in and shit like that, or you came from another game and you used to playing, a run and trade kills for death ratio type shit in this game like that, and you come into this shit, you're gonna get scraped. Because if you run in there not knowing what the fuck and why you doing it, you're gonna run into a trap. Halo players like setting traps. We love setting traps, dog. Like we like setting traps in there so that by the fact you get in there and shit like that, you scrape. You scraped. But like I said, to get good at a game, like you have to, like what Blood was saying about Deadlock, if you're gonna play that game, you gotta play that shit all the time. That is the hugest lesson I learned when I play Halo and how to get good at something. You gotta play that shit a lot. Like I don't play every fighting game. I'm a fighting game player, but I don't play every one of them. I'll buy them all. I might casually look at them. Oh, let me try this shit out. But if I'm gonna like play one, it's gonna be like 1 or 2, because I'm gonna commit to playing it on a high level to play the game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what's required if you want to compete. If you just casually playing shit, you can play all the fuck games you want to play. Like, you can play every fucking game that come out. That don't mean you good at them bitches. Like, that's a fact. Like, unless you, like, you can naturally and talently understand how to play the game, but, like, to get good at that shit, you gotta spend time with that shit. You gotta, like, learn the ins and outs of the game and what you can and can't do and trial and error and lose to get good at it. You have to lose, and, like, casual players do not want to lose, bro, to get better. That's why, like I said with Marvel Rivals.
Versus.
Yeah, like it requires. Let me ask you a question, Ed. You're an artist, right? You're an artist, and
yeah.
And you do art for like Marvel and DC and cover art and all of this awesome stuff, right? When you as a child, like when did you learn that you could draw?
Very first picture I've ever drawn was I was sitting down on my bed and I was watching you remember that old movie about these toys called Small Soldiers?
Yes.
One of them was named Archer, the other one was like a little. I was watching that and I just started drawing the cover of the Rugrats movie, the first one. And that's when they had like the yellow VHS tapes and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I started drawing that. And I remember showing my parents, and they go, "Did you trick that?" I was like, "No, I drew it." And then I just started picking up all the other VHS tapes and drawing them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I started sitting down with my dad while he was playing. I'm telling you, my dad was the one who introduced me to everything.
Mm-hmm.
So when I sat down with him and watched him play, like when Resident Evil 1 came out, and when my dad was playing like Street Fighter like 1.
Mm-hmm. The old shit.
Like
mm-hmm.
my dad was like OG and stuff. Yeah. I would sit down. I'll take that little like art book that they had in like that little CD case.
Mm-hmm.
I'll sit down and draw a guy. I'll sit down and draw like just whatever came to mind. It's like I just wanted to draw and spend time with my dad.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first time I started to realize like I like drawing.
Mm-hmm. So with the drawing, right? Like you learned it when you was young,
shit.
And there was probably like a moment where you was like, you know what? I think I can actually do this shit for real, right? Like I could actually draw for a living, right? And now,
and you became protective of that shit too.
Yes, like 100%. Like here's the thing, like I don't think that the analogy that I'm trying to paint here is like not that like college is something that you need to do to be a great artist. I don't believe that. I think that as long as you can like create how you want to create and what you feel and things like that and how you want to learn and things like that is your way of doing it, right? But I'm only speaking from
your artist. You find your audience.
Right. You find your audience, and the audience is for you. You know what I'm saying? Like me, I felt like I wanted to be a great artist. For example, I wanted to be a great artist, and I was like, but I want to learn traditionally, is what I said. I was like, I want to learn traditionally how to like draw. And at that time we didn't have YouTube and none of that shit. So I decided, well, I'm gonna go to college.
Yeah, we had none of that shit.
Yeah, like so I went to college. Pencil and paper. I had to go to college. No iPad, no none of that shit. I went to a college, bro. The first time I went there. And I want to see yours too. Is like I took my first drawing class, college level drawing class, and the teacher, he's my favorite teacher, and he's one of my favorite artists of all time. Is one of my professors. He took paper, like computer paper, and threw that shit on the ground, and we had to sit on those like wooden like horse drawing benches. You know what I'm talking about? And he was like, this is what we drawing for the next 2 weeks, bro. And I was like, oh, this is just paper, man. This should be fine. That shit was busting my ass. That drawing in perspective was busting my ass, bro. And I was like, what? And listen, I was watching Bleach and drawing shit I saw in mangas and shit. And I grew up drawing as a kid and things like that, just like you know. But when it was time to like straight lock in and get good at it, I saw like, oh shit, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever this is,
to learn your fundamentals.
Learn the fundamentals, bro. Like you can't go and start trying. You can go and paint right now if you want to with no understanding of form, values, color theory, bone structure, anatomy. You can go and draw a face if you want to. I can tell you, me and you draw that shit. Me and whoever the hypothetical person is, we go draw that shit. It's gonna look different. You know what I'm saying? Like one's gonna look like an actual face, and the other's gonna look like someone's doing a parody of a face. You know what I'm saying? Like a caricature of a face, which is fine.
Look like a guessing game. One's gonna look like I actually understand what I'm doing.
Right, I understand what's happening on the face, like the form of the face and the skeleton underneath the muscle. You know what I'm saying? And with the muscle. You know, so like. That was the moment where that was another moment like post Halo 2 and competing in that where I was like I wanted to be good at drawing and being an artist. I locked in on that shit just like I locked in on Halo 2. Like I locked the fuck in. So I drew only things that I sucked at or that I had problems with. I was trying to understand, like drawing a forearm, drawing feet, drawing hands. Like when I see like a artist and they got like a sketchbook full of single eyes, I'm like, where's the other eye? Where's the eyebrow? Where's the nose? Where's the relationship of the nose to this fucking eye you keep drawing? Like, and I told a high school student that at Gulliver Prep, where it's like, that's where Ray Allen and them kids go. I told the kids, like, I don't want to see this in your sketchbooks. Like, I want to see you explore in your sketchbook. I want to see you learn something in your sketchbook. Draw something that you straight up hate, that you cry about, like, damn, I cannot get this fucking finger right. I want to see that shit in there. That's what I want to see. Players aren't doing that in their games now. But go ahead. But what was that moment where you was like, you know what? I'm about to get good at this.
That was a bloody war. Like there's a couple like moments like I remember like it's yesterday that I remember it's like, nah, I need to get better. Again, like I've said, I would sit down with my dad like almost every day, and he be playing his game, whatever game it is. I was just sitting there drawing, just quiet, sitting there drawing.
Mm-hmm.
I got around to drawing Bloody Roar, but when Bloody Roar 2 came out, that's what I would like play constantly or that. But when he would do like his arcade runs, I would just sit down and draw characters.
Mm-hmm.
One character in particular, his name was Long the Tiger.
Mm-hmm.
I remember this picture more because I could not get that dynamic perspective down.
Mm-hmm.
And I kept getting frustrated with myself. I was like, I can't, like what's wrong? Like I was sitting there like, what's wrong with me? Why can't I draw?
Mm-hmm.
And I just kept getting pissed off. And I remember my dad going like, you'll get that money. He was like, no, I need to get this now. Like, I'm trying to draw this now. Why can't I draw this now?
Mm-hmm.
And
yes.
That's when I was just like, okay, characters have. That's when I kind of learned that characters have a way that they like present themselves. Like each character pose say a little something about themselves.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started to know about personality. I'm knowing about drawing character and figures and little did I know then when I go to college that's called like having like a silhouette. Like can people tell you who your character is by the silhouette? And you can tell you have good character design. Like whenever fighting games get their new season out and then you see like the silhouette of certain characters, you can kind of guess who that is by the way they're posing.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the first times I'm just like no, I need to get better.
Like now, not tomorrow,
yeah.
But now, yeah.
And I need to figure out how to draw this pose. Why can't I draw this pose?
Mm-hmm.
And like of course like foreshadowing and shuttling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But another moment was in college where when we stepped into the building, that's like a difference between how people talk, how they act, how they approach a thing. Back then, the Scat building was in. You remember that Peak building?
Yeah, I remember on the corner downtown and shit. Yeah.
Way out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
We when you step into that building, you see like the people who did graduate, like their work is on the wall.
Yes.
I will walk in there and I remember some people will go, go, man, this is kind of intimidating. I don't know if I get that. I'm like, man, I'm about to pass these.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's exactly what. Yes.
It's like I came here because I came here so I can do just that, and they recognize who my name is. Like,
yo, game attack.
Yeah, it's like they're gonna know that I came up in here.
Right, I came up in this bitch.
Then you have those type of places. I remember a teacher. What was his name? It wasn't Lowell Larson. It was Dove.
Dove.
Shows some of Sean Gordon Murphy's work.
Yep.
And a lot of people were so afraid of like spot blacks and like heavy inking styles, and that's like my bread and butter. Like I approached that bit.
Yes.
Like I came here to be different.
Like, different.
Like, I came here because I came here from a small town in Gaffney, no money. I came here because I got everything to lose and everything to gain.
There it is.
So when I walk up in here, I came here because I didn't know such thing like this happened. When I figured out, I was like, I'm not gonna let this chance pass by. He showed us some pages from Sean Gordon Murphy. I remember people in the class going like, you want us to be at that level? I was like, we're not at that level yet. I'm like, I got 3 years. I'm a freshman now. By the time I hit sophomore year, I'm gonna be at that level.
Yes.
Like where I want to be, and not or at least as close as to that as possible, to where when I graduate, I know that I can go find a job somewhere.
Yes.
One of the biggest things I know is like I want to show these teachers that I'm different. Is when you start taking your foundation classes at SCAD, you start doing like these live drawing classes and blah blah blah, and still life drawings. There was a building in SCAD that was called Anderson, I think. On the lower level, there's like a museum type thing where you have like these taxidermy heads of like a fox and like a polar bear. They're inside of like these glass things. And one of the assignments was they wanted you to do a life-size drawing of anything in the building that was in that little museum thing. And they wanted us to work in charcoal, because if people don't know, when you do big drawings, charcoal allows you to cover a lot of space quickly, because you can just wipe the whole page down in gray or black, and charcoal allows you to get that dark black look. You can just wipe the whole page down. I decided to do that entire glass casing in graphite and fine detail, life in like a big like poster picture. I remember the teacher going, "You're not going to finish this because I gave you a week to do this, and you're doing it in graphite. You're not going to finish this." So I told him, "I'm going to finish this." Week passed, I finished that thing. Right? Scott kept that picture.
Yep.
I don't have it.
Yep.
I don't have it. I'm looking at him just like, yo, I do this because like this is also when I learned that I do all the detailing, but as you start to grow in the process, you realize that like I don't need all this detail, but at that moment at time, I was gonna do it. Yeah. I was like, I came here to be different. I came here to be professional. I came here to learn what I don't know and to get rid of the bad habits that I do have. It's like when it comes to like this art thing, and I saw how other people did it. You got your Jorge Corona, your Sean Gordon Murphys, or all the people who did graduate from this establishment. Yeah, and I'm trying more.
Nigga, Edwin, nigga Mojo, nigga, we came from that bitch too, nigga.
Like, I'm gonna make sure that SCAD is gonna ask me to come back.
Yep. and
to do it.
Exactly.
And it's like you go.
Yep. SCAD paid us to come back as students, like students that excelled in the.
It's like I either do this. I remember that one. It was maybe when was it, like 2021, 22? You remember I called you? I out of the blue, and I said, yo, Mojo, I think I need to take a leap.
Yes. Yes.
I think I want to quit this job
and do this shit.
And just do this.
And do this.
I remember I called you and I called my dad. I called my dad 1st.
Mm-hmm.
I called you and then I recalled my dad. And I was just like, okay, this has to happen. Because if it doesn't happen now, I'm afraid I'm not going to do it.
You ain't going to do it. You ain't going to do it. And the only way that you going to survive doing this shit is you got to believe that you him. You got to believe that shit without a shadow of a doubt, that you got to have faith in the fact that you are him.
This is a competition because everybody out there wants your pages.
They want your
They want to be on that book.
They want to be on that book.
They want to be on that book. They want to be in that cover.
When
I reached out,
they want to be in that art exhibit. They want to be in
cover for
yeah. They want to be in Wynwood Walls. You know how many niggas try to get in Wynwood Walls, Ed? Nigga, I got here in 2018. Nobody knew me. I knew me. Nigga, I knew me. I was like, oh no. I'm like,
I knew me, and the people that knew that I could do it. Like one person that knew that I can do it was like, nah, you got it. I promise.
They was like, nah, you got that shit. And I bro, but and adding to what you saying real quick is like, that's what it takes to get good at some shit. Like you gotta be like, I want to get good at that. If you don't want to get good at a game, that's fine. You can't complain when you're losing if you don't want to get good at the shit. That's really what I'm trying to say. And the people that are getting good at this shit, they're going to learn the fuck out of it, and they're gonna do it a lot. They're gonna do it a lot. They're not gonna, and when I mean do it a lot, I mean like they're gonna learn a lot. They're not gonna just keep doing the same stupid shit over and over and over again and think that that's gonna work. No, it's not gonna work. You have to learn that shit.
It's great.
You gotta get scraped by other people. Like in art, I got scraped when I first started shit. But then also when I was at SCAD is when I had the same thing. Cause you also think we only black dudes there. You know what I'm saying? Like and we
there was none of us there.
Nigga, none of us. It was like 5 of us there, if that, dog. And we in there, and I'm like, but I was like in my head, I'm like, I gotta represent in here, dog. I gotta represent. I'm finna represent here. So I used to be in that lab when that shit opened, and when it closed, I would take naps in the when we moved to the new area where we was taking classes. I would take naps there, wake up, and then come in there, boom, 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 do my shit. I worked out, I played basketball, shit like that, and all that. But when it was time to get that work done, I was in there. I was practicing. They knew I was there. You know what I'm saying? And like the time where I saw that, like, that hard work paid off was like when they invited me to be one of the mentees with Matt who did it? Mark Schultz. And Mark Schultz is like OG comic, golden era comic artist, like beast mode. And I had a conversation with him, because you could have like one-on-one conversation with the mentee mentor stuff, and I learned a lot from him.
I was in that.
You was in that?
I was in that.
And so
I had Rivera.
You had Paulo Rivera?
He does. Yeah, I had Paulo Rivera.
No
yeah.
way, nigga. That nigga so hard, dog.
Yeah, that's how I knew how to draw. Like, he was like, yo, draw real life. And I said, what you draw? It was just like, you pose, you do it, you do the pose.
Yeah.
He just showed me just like a photo.
All his own photo reference.
The poses that he did, yeah.
Every comic pose, he did them shits, and he works out. Like he worked out and all that shit for the muscles and all that. So he was his own model, dude. Bro,
he did all of that. I remember showing him my work, and I'm going like, I went up to him, and the first thing I said was the one thing I want to get right is character posing, so that the character that's posing looks like the way that I draw, like the way that I pointed to his work, and I said, you can tell exactly how you made your character pose to fit this certain thing. I want mine to be the same way, that if we draw the same pose, you can still tell that I did it the way I wanted to do it. Yeah. And I remember like just saying that to him, and then I think it was like whenever they announced it, was like, yeah, you're in it with Paulo Rivera. I was like, I got Paulo.
that was
Mr. Venom.
Right. Mr. Spider-Man, his like the Fire Spider-Man shit. Maybe do.
I was like, I'm about to get every bit of information.
Digging on their ass, asking them hella questions.
I was like, you about to be my mentor, brother.
Yeah, brother, you finna know me a lot. Same with
But you about to follow me.
Yep, dude. I remember Eric Canetti followed me. Dude, okay. Anyway, so going back to the Mark Schultz, one thing that Mark Schultz told me, he was like, he said, to be honest, Anthony, he was like, he was like, you're 90% there. He said, all you have to do is just put yourself out there. That's it. And I was like, I'm looking at myself like, and also you gotta think the student body we around is hella good too. Like, cause they hella good as well.
Yeah.
And you kind of like competing, but you're really not competing. But you also got kids that like think they just think they're better. You know what I'm saying? And like, that's how that
oh, you about to get wiped down,
dude, bro. When I tell you like that same kind of like I'm better pretentious arrogance that comes out, nigga, that shit is very heavily in Marathon. When you hear them talk, like when you hear them talk, dude, like I can't wait till my core come in tomorrow. Is that when you hear them talk, like sometimes they'll be like, we just killed the blue team. Like we don't really need that. Let's just grab the heels and get out of here and shit. Like you weak. Like you're not good. Like you don't have good enough shit for me to take type shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like, I'm running this key. I got the purple key. I think I'm gonna. Like I said to McIntyre, she like, and it was like a random guy in the room, and we had like won it with him. And I was like, in my head, like, we should probably go take this key with him because he was there with us when we won and stuff. He was like, I think we could try that key another time. But he said exactly like that. But I knew he was like, to run the key, you got to have a team. You can't go in there with no weak link, dog, because you will get scraped. And now the team then cooked you, took your shit, and have a key. So they finna be rich. They gonna be fat. We call them being fat. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm relating this to the fact that like, to be good at something, you gotta invest a lot of time in it, and the rewards show off because we having the moments of like having the ego death. Ego death must happen first. Like you can't think you the best nigga and you don't make no fucking you don't make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Like I make tons of mistakes. I make mistakes in Marvel. I make mistakes in Marathon. But I try to fix them mistakes immediately. Anything that I can control on myself, I'm gonna control that first. Like everybody else, I can't control anybody else. I can't control what anybody else picks, or I can't even suggest you pick something else. I can just make the decision whether or not I want to play with you or not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna play my game. I'm gonna see what I can do to help do my part in making the team win. So, like, I think more about what I can do. You know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do? How can I get better? What more do I need to research? Like, what more videos or tutorials or just watch better players, like, do this and stuff? Like, in order for you to watch, like, to get better, you got to acknowledge that there's other players better than you. Because I acknowledge that Shy and Gordon Murphy and all these other people. And when I came through the sequel, dude, I thought I was going to be doing comics. I switched and started doing fine art, and I still represent the comic art. You know what I'm saying? Like in Scad's eyes. And so Scad was like, yo, this motherfucker started doing murals. They wasn't doing murals at Scad until I started doing murals. Oh, that's an option that you could take. You could be a mural artist. I started doing murals because I couldn't get comic book jobs because not because I wasn't good. It was just like it was so many people that they could pick before me.
It was so many. Yeah.
It's so many. Like that, it's super competitive. So which is fine. But like for me, it's like I liked talking to people. I liked being outside. I liked that, and then I had moments in my life while I was in school where I was trying to go down this comic book route, but I was trying to force the comic book route, but the fine art route was just like opening up to me so quickly. Like I was in galleries when I was in St. Louis and stuff like that, and then when I went to SCAD, like I was like just really like, you know what, I'm gonna learn storytelling. Like I want to just learn that. But like the inking is what really taught me how to paint. Like that really taught me how to paint. So I'm painting like a comic book artist. Like and then SCAD was like, oh, he fucking cooking. He went to Miami. He gets into Wynwood Walls, which is like that is the street art mecca. Like when it comes to this shit. Like when it comes to museum street art, I would say New York is where graffiti started. You know what I'm saying? But it like, you know, traveled all on the East Coast and then to the West Coast, like it migrates around and things like that. But like far as like the actual representation of like professional street art, like museum quality, international level is Wynwood Walls and Wynwood. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that does murals, like they want, your work is on a wall, bro. And if your nose is off, or your fucking perspective is off, or the color theory is whack, or any of that shit, it's on display. And you only get asked to put your artwork on the wall. You get asked to do that shit. You don't suggest it. They say, hey, Mojo, I just got hit, like, hey, Mojo, we're doing a mural with Coca-Cola for fucking 4th of July in America and shit. We want you to be the person to do it. I'm like, okay, I got you. I'll knock that shit out for you easy. I got that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do this. They're not gonna ask a random person to that's when I knew, like, I gotta be him. I have to be him, dog. I can't just say I'm him. I gotta do the him shit. And that's the work in there. That's the work. Like I practice all the time. I paint all the time. If I'm not painting, I'm reading about it. If I ain't reading about it, I'm watching videos. If I ain't watching videos, I'm outside like studying life. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like paying attention to the colors and the people and the things that spark so much energy and shit. I'm studying that shit. If you're not doing that same type of shit in anything in your life, you're not fucking good. I bet you Juan is very good at being a barber because he's been cutting hair for so long. He could probably do that shit like, all right, man. He could look at somebody's ass haircut and be like, you can fix this by adding this guard, or maybe, you know what I'm saying, like erase this line, or, you know, or it need to be like your fade needs to be a little bit lower, it looks better, like, or his hairstyle, his hair is thinning in this area, but we gotta, like, you know what I'm saying, to make his hair still look good and not push his line in the back, we gotta do this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a professional. Like somebody that's like, oh, I just got clippers and I'm just gonna cut my own fucking hair. Yeah, like no, bro, like no, you're not good yet. And everybody wants the accolades of being good without the fucking work, bro.
He don't have the empty chair.
You got the empty chair, and motherfuckers got hella heads. You know what I'm saying? In their chair, and you like, hey man, you want a haircut? Like, no, I'm good. I've watched you cut.
What's the story here? Don't go on that chair.
Don't go on that chair. And guess what? If he ain't got no head, that means he ass. Pause. But that's how I feel about when I started to understand marathon. That's when I realized this is what I want to get good at. This is what I want to get good at. This might be my calling game. This might be at least one of them. Like, maybe if they release Magneto and fucking Tokan, there could be another one and shit. But this game right here, this the one I want to get good at. I want gold and purple shit. And I want it off of players. I want it off of you. That's what I want. I don't think I'm better, but I know I can compete. And I'm going to get good at this shit.
Yeah.
Every fucking time I pick it up. I'm going to learn something. And you know what I'm saying?
It was never truly the issue of like I'm better, and so like you do gotta have that like, yeah, I'm better, I can be good, but it was more so I can be in this in this accolade of people in this type of like world, like people are gonna look at my art too, just like this.
Yes.
They're gonna ask for me to hang my stuff up. I'm gonna be in this echelon of people.
Yes. I'm gonna be in that. Not that I think I can be in that or I'm around that around my friend group or in my city. No, I'm gonna be that nigga in the world. Like I want to be one of those. I want to be respected like that, you know. And that's how I feel about everything I do. Everything I do, dog. Like every single thing I do, man. Like I feel like that in art. I feel like that in being a brother, a son, a father. I think about marathon, like fighting game, shooting game, art, storytelling. It don't matter what the fuck it is. Like I want to be good at that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like I think that in the sphere of gaming right now is that the games that have come out that are very casual friendly, which is fine, is going to bring new players, and I'm going to change the narrative and not say that they're whack. I'm just going to say that it's time for us to teach them how to play the game, and it's going to take the responsibility of the community in order to do that. Teach them how to play, like, you know, however that is. Teach them how to play, and you'll be surprised that the communities are very, very open. Like they've been people in this game that are hella good. They've been doing key runs with people that could not do them. That's getting scraped on like cryo archive and shit. They say, hey, I'm me and my homie. We gonna carry you to go help you do your first compiler boss run. We're gonna help you do
bodyguards.
We're gonna be your bodyguards. We're gonna help you. Like we're gonna help you do the thing. Like I've played with a player recently that just finally got into Pinwheel for the first time this season. So that's why he's sitting around looting everything, and I'm like, oh hey, listen, take this, take that. Hey, we're grabbing these keys because this is the bigger loot room. This is why we're going in there. Oh, you want to go into the other big loot room where you got like the big valuables and shit like that? Well, we got to do this part. But in the middle of this, we got to fight. So the question is, can you fight? You know what I'm saying? Like we can carry you as much as possible, but we're gonna do this like that's what a lot of the really good players are doing, is helping. They're trying to build a community by like allowing players that are new to learn the game with them and teach them as they're helping them. You know, like that also is like a good competitor, because you want to grow your community. You want more people to play the PvP part. You want the smoke. So in order to get good smoke,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to get better. Marvel's Rivals community is not getting better. The shit is just TikTok and YouTube memes now. Like, that's it. And we all feel the same way. And that's why I be saying, like, with Marvel Rivals, we'll have so much more fun if we had like 4 or 5 people at one time where we can cancel out the randomness. But when you go in there by yourself, you go in there with one person, or you go in there with 2. Like if you go in there with 2 people, then you got a better chance of canceling out some weak shit. I could be like, all right, one of us go tank, one of us go heal, one of us go DPS, and at least that way we know for a fact that we're gonna do 30. Like what? I don't know, half of the shit that need to be done, we gonna do. We're responsible for that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, and we can lead the team. But as soon as it's just you, dog. You heighten the amount of ass that you're about to deal with when you're playing it. Like, you know, that's why I be like, you know, like when me, Blood, Ed, Jay all get on at the same time, I'd rather us win and lose with that team than to like straight get scraped all day, dude, like by just playing by yourself. Like that shit is not fun. I'd rather play it like that. You know what I'm saying? Then we can talk amongst ourselves to be like, what do we need to do? What do we want to do? What's the setup we want to run? You know? And I think, like, I'm going to tell you this. The marathon community, as I'm playing the game and I'm actively doing it as a person that wants to see the game grow, and as I've gotten older, I understand what it means to create a community is to help people get better. Like, if I learn something, I'm going to share that information. If somebody learns something, share the information with me. Like, I learned so much from Macintosh. Me and him been learning just the game literally just because we've been playing. He telling me like, yo, did you know that when you go in the bubble shield, you can throw a nade in that shit and jump out of it and it'll blow up inside the bubble shield? I was like, I didn't know you could do that. Like, I said, I didn't know that, you know? And so now I'm thinking, so next time a team is throwing down bubble shields, what is the counter to that shit? Well, go inside that bitch, throw hella nades in that bitch and walk out of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, And I was like, damn, that's good. You know, I found out while we were playing, if I throw a EMP smoke or nade into smoke, and with the assumption that a assassin is in there, it'll turn off all of his abilities and he will be revealed. He won't be invisible. I was like, oh, he was in the smoke and we could see his ass.
How shells work?
How do shells actually work? Like the EMP it nullifies their moves, so they can't do no moves. The only thing they can do is jump and slide. That's it. They can't and shoot in the regular stuff, but they're all their little abilities can't do them. Can't do them. They're locked unless they have the OS bug debug consumable. Let me see. Let me find that shit real quick. It's this one. They have to use that, and they have to have that in their book bag and just inject themselves in order to be able to use their moves again. It even says it right here. It says remove hazardous operating system OS status effects, EMP and hack. So EMP is the EMP grenade. I'm gonna show you what it looked like. Let me show you. Where is this shit? This is the EMP grenade. Like, this nade is not just to throw at bots to make, because when you throw it at a bot, they can't build up, they can't bring up their shield. Especially like the big bosses, they can't pull up their shield. So imagine remember I told you how games aren't meant to be fair? If I take this nade on my run and I see the enemy team and I throw this EMP nade on them, they can't use their effects, I can. So if I shut down a Vandal with that, she can't do nothing. I'm the one that can slide and dance around on her ass. You know, an assassin is in smoke, throw that shit in there. Boom, it starts sparkling, boom, you can't do shit. You know, throw that shit on the recon. She can't ping you or throw her spider drone. You know what I'm saying? Throw that shit on a destroyer, he can't lift up his shield, he can't dash, he can't run, he can't do none of that shit. He can't do any of that. You know, but like players aren't thinking that. They just thinking like, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna grab motherfucking frag grenade only, or I'm gonna grab, you know, the flechette. The flechette is a really good nade. You know what I'm saying? You throw it, and if a player walks past it, like these little red orbs, like will like follow, like home in on you and just break your shield. You know what I'm saying? That's a good nade. You know, but who knows? You might be walking around with the EMP nade and the heat nade. The heat nade, if you get hit in the heat nade, you automatically overheat. So now you can't run or slide. So imagine if you had the EMP nade combo with the heat grenade. So now they are sitting ducks. They sitting ducks. While you sliding and running around, they can't do nothing. It ain't meant to be fair. No game that I've played has ever meant to be fucking fair. I don't want no game that's fair. I don't want that. How can I want the advantage. And the advantage might just be skill gap. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that goes like into City of the Wolves. Like the game has system mechanics. It's based on how the player is going to learn the mechanics, and the person that learns the mechanics the best and like how to optimize and things like that, that person is going to, that skill gap is going to be high. So no matter how talented you are, and you may know a little bit about just defending or things like that, but you may know about it, but if this person knows how to like just defend all the shit that you could possibly do and cook you ain't got no shot. And I bet you that guy play that shit all the time. All the time, every day. All the time. When you see me play a game a lot, that means I want to get good at that shit. You saw what I did with Marvel Rivals. I got good at the game, because I like it. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm still gonna play it. You gonna see a lot of marathon. You're gonna see a lot of this fucking game, cause I see how I've gotten better. Like I can see it. I see it in my own gameplay. I see it in the fact that when I lose, I want to get better at the shit. And it's not for everybody. And it's only for people that want to play a shooting game. Like, this is not Arc Raiders. You're not coming here to grab shit in Xfield without smoke. In this game, every team is looking for smoke. They're looking for smoke, bro. Like, this is a shooting game, and then the end result is the loot. That's what it is. It's Team Slayer objective-based game. And at the end, I get the best shit so I can keep looping and beating your ass with good shit. That's what the best players are doing. They run around with gold shit, gold guns, gold shields, gold fucking implants and shit, and they stacking the abilities and they smoking niggas. And they're having a good old time. They love the game. The people that's hating the game, oh my God, I don't even understand what's going on. I don't know what the implants are for. I don't know what I'm grabbing. Oh, I got this key. Every time I open this key, there's a team waiting for us, scraping us. Oh, we took too long. We're in here looting this whole building while everybody else on the thing is fighting, trying to get the cards. We're in here looting fucking containers that have probably 60% of shit you're not even gonna grab. 70% of shit you're not even gonna grab. And while you're doing that, the boss beating your ass, you know, and got fucking dudes in here with free kits talking, oh, the boss is here, we should kill it. Nigga, we don't have no fucking health or ammo for that shit. I didn't told you, I said, don't fight that shit, bro. It ain't like you can't fight it. I'm just saying, we ain't got the resources for that shit. We gotta win our first PvP match fight to do anything. To do anything, we need that. We don't have that, we're dead. We're dead. But dude, they don't hear it, bro. They don't hear it, dog.
So to get on, get their cup of coffee, get straight, and leave. Oh, well, that was my gaming for the day.
Calls
about 8 other people are. No, it just calls 8 other people they're ranking.
Yep. They'd be like, I did it. I did my dailies. You know, and some games is daily shit. Some of that shit just fun.
Yeah.
You know, like some games I'm playing that shit for fun. Like I'm not playing everything seriously. Like, you know what I'm saying? Marvel, I know how to play the game. I can just casually just chill and play the game. Do I want to be a fucking Celestial? I don't give a fuck about that. Because the player base doesn't give a fuck. I give a fuck about the ranking fucking marathon. I tell you that shit, because them motherfuckers give a fuck, dog. Like, you could tell a motherfucker give a fuck when they are ratting, bro. When they find a corner and hide, dude, so that they can revive their team. That dude cares. He's like, I'm not losing my shit. And I also make sure I'm gonna pick my team up so that they can get their shit back. Or we get our lick back. I'm gonna rev y'all. They probably gonna take all y'all shit. We gonna find shit on the way, and we gonna meet them motherfuckers again, and we're gonna kill them and take our shit back. Like, that's the game. The game loop of the game is our team is better, and we gonna have better shit, and we're gonna keep scraping y'all with the best shit. That is what this game is. Like, it clicked in the last week or two of the season. I was like, that's what this game is. Like, I was like, this game is Team Slayer. We're on the map, and it just got bots in the middle of it. You just got obstacles while you're fighting. That's it. And when you win, you get the loot. That's it. If you get scraped in between any of that shit, you died. You gotta start over. That is the game. That's the game. Like, it's not an extraction shooter where you're supposed to, like, oh, I need to grab this and this and this and to craft this. Like, no, you're grabbing shit to make your runner the best. All of this shit is runner implied. All this is runner shit. This is what your character walks into that shit with on. That's what the game is about. Like, it took me time, you know, and it took the whole community time until you started seeing players be hella aggro. You seeing them running and jumping around. They ain't even, like, fuck them bots. They shooting them on the way to go find the other players. They knifing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you knifing them instead of shooting them so you don't give up your position. Soon as players hear shots, ping, ping. Oh, I hear shots over there, blah, blah. We finna go over there. Let me go pull up on that real quick. I'm pulling up on that. That's Marathon. Marathon is so fire that you be like, you don't even realize that that's what you playing. I didn't realize I'm like, I didn't know that's what the game was. It's like, oh, I see.
Just looting shit.
Yeah, you're not looting and then trying to exfil, because as soon as the exfil go up, everybody can see that. Oh, you exfilling? Let me go pull up on that exfil. Like, let me go pull up on that. Pull up on that shit, boom, you died right when you tried to exit. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a key, you open a key room. The question is, how you gonna open this key room and how you gonna get out? Because the key rooms got the best loot, some of the best loot in the game. And when that door gets open, it sounds a huge alarm for the whole lobby to hear. So, oh shit, somebody opened up a key. Where is that? Where did we hear that noise? Let's go in that direction. You get what I'm saying? Like, that is the game. That's the game. It's a shooter. Like, it's a team-based shooter with the objective of getting the loot. And however you're gonna get that loot just depends on you. Like, and you gotta exfil. You gotta exit to get it, to keep it. And so what's cool about it is, like, they got this thing called it's called the trace status. So trace status means like, this gun only has 4 lives remaining, right? So if I die with this gun, somebody else is gonna get it. And when they get this gun, it'll be like 3. It'll be 3 trace statuses remaining. So at a point, like, this gun is gonna get traded so many times that it's gonna get to the end where there's none left, and by the time that person dies, it's gonna say I think it say scrapped. I can't remember what the word is. I think it's scrapped though. But when it's scrapped, that means that you can't pick it up. The gun doesn't exist anymore. You know, so that's how you can balance it, where like the guns just don't have infinite lives. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's got 5 lives. It got 5 exfils it can go through. You know what I'm saying? Or like between 4 different hands. I'm sorry. You know, like after a person dies with it, that's when it loses a trace status. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why you see a lot of the really good players, when they're killing people, they're grabbing their guns so that they can use it. It's like you don't own any of these guns. You straight borrowing this shit. Everything you got on you, you borrowing that shit. All this shit is borrowed. You might be able to buy some of it at the beginning, but by the time you start using it, now it's on borrowed time. It's leased. It's leased. You got to exfil to come back with it. You die, you lose it. You know, but the gear fear part is what I know turned a lot of players off. It turned me off at first. Like, it didn't turn me off. It made me be more skeptical about taking my stuff, and I was also very skeptical of who I was bringing it in with, because if I go in there and like the other guys on my team are like getting down and they get scraped and shit like that, I don't want to bring my good shit, because like I don't want to die because like they getting scraped. Like in this game, you can kind of carry, but it's really hard if you're playing against teams that's really good. That shit is really hard for one person to kill 3 people, dude. Like, that shit's hard. It can be done, and it is being done. But, you know,
watching you play every day, I'm watching some of those people play, and I'm thinking to myself, like, I get this game another go, especially with it being free tomorrow. So I'm like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's give it another shot.
Like, give it another shot. See, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like now that we all like know what the game really is, like, versus what we thought it was, or we moved in a certain way. Like, that first experience was like, we were scared, we were nervous, like we didn't want to make noise, we didn't want to shoot things and stuff like that. Now, if shooting is happening over there, dude, you might as well start shooting. You ain't no point of crouching now. Ain't no point trying to slow them footsteps down now, nigga. They heard us. Shit's over with. Like, we gotta go kill them. We gotta kill them, or we getting killed. It's like, and it's just always trying to be ahead of the fight, dude. Like, when you behind on the fight, that's when you get scraped. Like, that's when you get cooked in a game. You have a better chance of winning if you get the jump on a fight. if you don't hear anything, that's when you should be really looking, like really looking at the different areas that are around you that you haven't seen yet. You know, if a key is gone or if an antenna is still up, you know, if the key is still there, if the boss is still there, you know, or like, and if you don't hear anything for a long time, that should alert you that a player in my what's the word I'm looking for? My experience, if I haven't heard anything happen in a while, that means that team has a key. Because they're waiting on fights and stuff like that to happen so that it could be a diversion for them to get their key, to open the door, get their shit real quick and get out. So anytime I've ever seen that is because of that. Like, you know, but most of the time that the first few fights is because players, they're fighting to go fight for the loot. You know, like it's just certain tales that show up that you're like, okay, that's what's going on. That's what, or you see a team that got hella purple shit and purple and gold shit. They had like really good guns and shit like that. They had a key on them. You know what I'm saying? Because when you got a key, you're not going in there. You can't go in there with a sponsored kit, like the kit that you like. I like using the sponsored kits just because one, it has the gun I like. Two, when I exfil, I get a free battle rifle. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't even have to buy the battle rifle. Like that was my strategy. My strategy is like I'm gonna use the free kit in order to get the battle rifle. So when I exfil, I have a gun, and then I keep all the attachments, and I design the gun how I want to. But when I use it, it's bare. Like I can't add anything to this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's. But yeah, but you just gotta get the jump on the fight. You gotta like stay above the fight. You know, when you hear shots, you hear a couple of shots, look in that direction. See if you see any runners running. You ain't even gotta. I even ping first before I shoot. Like I'll ping and be like, okay, I see one there, I see one here, I see one down here just by itself. I think there's one by itself. We can go scrape that. We can go jump that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then we jump that person. Boom. Now that team has to give up their position because their teammate just got scraped. Like that one video I sent you, Ed, where we killed that gold player. The very beginning of that, we opened up Pinwheel, and my strategy is to open it up on one side, kill the 3 bots, hack it, and run on the other side and go up Pinwheel for free. So now what you have done is you've opened it up, but anybody that enters from the space that we opened it up at, they have to fight a boss. They have to fight 2 bosses or 2. Yeah, they got to fight a boss, I think a commander and all them, and some of the other bots in order to even get up there. So guess what? When they fight them, we can hear that. So we can hear that. So by the time when we go up the ladder and we go up on the other side, we turn the elevator on. So the only way that you can get up to Pinwheel from the side that we went up, you got to go up a ladder. So that's where you see a lot of players put mines up on the ladders. You get what I'm saying? Because as soon as you cut that little fence to get in there, boom, you're gonna take damage, and it gives us a hit marker for whoever put down the mine. So if somebody gets hit by that mine, you could turn around and go right back to where you came from because you know a team is coming behind you. But that team that
map knowledge.
Yes, you have to have map knowledge. You have to, like, Halo players are all about map knowledge, map spaces, where I can stand, where I can crouch, how tall can I go up, how low can I go, how can I find a shortcut, things like that. Like, it's all about that. So as soon as we did that, we went up Pinwheel, and they were opening the big door. So they probably thought that they were the first, well, not the first ones to get there, because I can't remember exactly how we did that, but I think they opened it, but we went up on the other side. We went up on a different side. We went up and we pretty much got there before they did, and we can hear them fighting the bots. So because they were fighting all of the bots, that gave us enough time to set up. And so when we heard the door open, as soon as we heard the door open, we knew that everybody get an angle. Everybody get a different angle. Soon as the door opened, a triage walked out, and we fucking shot him 3 guns to 1. He had no idea what happened. He just fucking died. And as soon as he died, my boy McIntosh on the mic was like, he said, I bet you in their comms, they were like, why the fuck did you go out there like that? And the 2 gold players, They had to stand by the elevator. If they left their position, they would have had that. The only way we would know how there's no other way for them to get up there, unless they found a conveyance request, which is really hard to find, or 2, they had to like break the little 5 little lamps in order to open up destroy wing, where you just jump up where all that light is. You just jump up there and you enter that way. There's no other way that they could have came up there. We checkmated them basically. So that guy's dead. He has to watch his team try to win this fight 2v3 in order to get woken up. We were able to kill that team. 2 golds. Got gold shields and gold Mizraya, the best shit in the game. I told them, I was like, don't rush them because they have the Mizraya. They have that shotgun. You go over there, you're gonna die. So we got to bring them out. They stayed back. So one dude got killed. We was able to push him, and we took that shit up off of them. But the thing is like, you have to know the map. If you know the map and the ins and outs, and not get caught and going in the bottom and like being in the rooms and stuff like that. You only want to go into rooms like that when you lost a fight and you got to retreat. You retreat inside, or if it's outpost and it's raining outside. If you outside, you're going to take damage, and if you stay out there too long, you get overheated. You know, so now you have to take the OS debug consumable to turn it off, or with Vandal, she can do her alt and it'll take her out of overheat, you know. But then like that's what's so fire is that the weather conditions make you have to fight inside. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's map knowledge, shooting, pinging, finding the people that we ping, kill that person, and find the other teammates, murk them. All 3 of them need to die. Like, and go together and find angles, like things like that. All of that shit is just like, that's what makes the game dope, and that's what makes the game really good, is that you just understand that the map is the map, and the bots are just the challenge and the hurdle in between the PvP part. That's what it is. Like that, it could give you away. It could be a trap. You can use it as a trap for allowing bots to be there. Sometimes you'll take some damage from the bots just to leave them alive. So if another runner come in there and things like that, they gotta fight them. And when they fight them, that alerts you, let you know, okay, they shooting. I'm gonna go in there. Let me go see who's shooting at that. And as soon as I see a person, I'm be mowing them down. You know, and that is like the bots are a part of the map. You know, you basically playing Team Slayer, and the winner gets the loot. You know, that's the game. And I want to get good at it. I want to get good. I want to get good and stay good and be good at the shit. Yeah.
That's the thing. Tekken now.
Yeah, that's why you on Tekken now. That's why you probably watching matches and shit. You know.
These goddamn button mashers.
And now it's about, how do you beat these button mashers? How do you beat these guys? Like what in the game helps you beat mashers? Well, frame traps I know is one, right? Frame traps beat mashing. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, meaties beat jumping. Oh, they like jumping on my knockdown? Okay. Oh, DPs or crouching heavy beats jumps? Okay, I'm just gonna beat that shit every time I see it.
No.
Yeah. Yep.
He did it. He did it.
Yep. He did shit.
You did it.
All right, y'all. Let me go play this shit, man. I'm gonna get on these comms with these boys, man, and get my shit took and go get some shit took, man. It's the last day of the game, and let's get it popping, man. Let me just get this shit, man. I'll be back, y'all. Mac to go. Mac to go. Oh, shit. Mac to go.
Matching hard, eh? Most dangerous player is a player that don't know where his hit coming from.
Well, I'm
Nah,
installing
better
that
hit me
game
some.
now because when he mentioned you could
I
buy
want
it
to do
without
outposts
buying
too.
the
I
battle
want to
pass.
learn some outposts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do
I
that
made
tomorrow though.
Konomitsu
Today
look like
I
Fox
just want to play.
McCloud.
I want to enjoy it. And I'm gonna use my shit, man. I'm gonna use some of my shit, but I want to warm up first.
I'm learning Konomitsu now.
To be fair, yeah.
Just Steve Hill. Because I never
Oh,
even played
running
it on
cryo
Tekken
real quick.
7
I'll join
either.
it. All right.
Oh, I was gonna say I was playing
Okay.
Tekken 2.
Okay.
You that king player. Got it.
All right.
Get mad at this.
Oh. But love this game, dog. What's up with you, Mike, man? I saw you in there, man. I was just on my little rant, man, you know. Get my rant on. But yeah, this game is lit, dog. As it's growing, it's everything that I was like, oh damn, that's what this shit is, dog. And honestly, I would say the community defining it, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? But it's tight. I'm definitely playing this shit until the servers go down.
Wake up, Range.
Yep, update drops tomorrow. It's free for players that didn't buy the game. It's free from June 2nd through the 9th. And any progression that you do during that week, it'll cross over, if you buy the game. And yeah, and it's a new map coming out. Big balance adjustments to the guns and things. A new character is out, a new map. Overhaul. It's a new overhaul. So like pretty much season 1 was just basically getting the community how they wanted it, like the game to be how they wanted it. So now they can hear from like hardcore players like what we like, what we don't like. And so, yeah. What's up, y'all?
Switch sides. Don't start mashing button. No way.
Check it out.
Runners in play.
Hey, hey.
Starting out, and I'm about to have
Runner here.
All right. He's literally right here.
Pay attention.
Okay.
It's the fourth game Nightfall in a row.
Spotted a runner.
Did you see the other one? Okay. Yep. That's all three.
Start swinging that? I don't even know where knee.
Worth a look. Runners in play. We got trouble. Watch out, runner here. See ya. Trouble spotted.
This'll be fun.
Systems amped. Danger, danger. Damn it.
I haven't done the punish you seen do it.
Runner here.
Underneath us.
No chance. Oh, come on.
Yeah, they're underneath this this tent.
Worth a look?
One is that's where the recon is. Yep.
Hey, hey.
Good shit. Oh, right here, one more.
Spotted a runner.
On me. Okay.
Tossing smoke.
Good shit. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. We're just grabbing, we'll grab his sniper.
Shield's gone. Worth a look.
Popping bubble.
I got you. It's another one? All right. Yeah. I'm gonna raise you. I'm gonna raise you first. Here, just get in this bubble. Yep, yep. I grabbed his sniper. I don't know where the other one is yet. Okay. Yeah, take that off of him. I'm gonna go over. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna grab this off of her. She had a shield, I grabbed that.
Hey, my nigga Uncle on
Here, I'm gonna grab this this gun and bring it to you guys too if you want it. Here. Here, no, take that. I got a BR and this sniper.
Goodies here.
Oh, he did here. I'll pick it up. I'll hold it.
No.
I'm gonna get to the top. I'm gonna get to the top of flight.
Over here.
Amped up.
We got trouble.
What? All right, I'm gonna go outside.
It looks to kind of brings up the whole side. Don't you?
Red is gone here.
Danger. Danger.
Is that a player? Okay.
Worth a look.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Trouble spotted.
You got one green. Okay. Yeah, that bot got cooked. I don't see. You think they behind us? You think they're at a plantation?
Over here.
All right. Let me see. Let me see. Two now. Okay, we can open process. You wanna go ahead? Yeah. All right.
Gotcha. Damn it.
Oh, what?
Anybody to the left or the right?
Goodies here.
Oh, not even.
Reloading.
Time to move.
Oh, press the button in red. Blue book bag here. I got one.
Get out of here. You're not needed.
Wait, you said take what out the game?
The heat system. Just take it out. Please.
Bro,
And
this
blue?
is
Okay.
It just promotes
All right.
so much.
This is so stupid.
It just promotes so much dumb decisions. Just take it out the game. Steam players would not. Well, they don't know what to do without me.
Shield gone.
Do you see a team? Okay. Green shield.
Grab this.
You guys see any shield charges? Let me know. I need some shield charges. Alright. It's a weapons locker down here. Design replicator.
Goodies here.
Yeah, I got 2. They gave them to me. Alright. Yep, let's do it. Yeah, I think somebody hit that, yeah. Yeah, you talking about for command, yeah. I put my 2 cards in.
On the move.
That's people even know how to do
thank you.
people.
Shields for you.
Yeah, I'll shoot him.
Grab this.
The bubble shield is good. I'll press one of these buttons and then y'all can press the other one. Yeah.
Copy
All right. Yep. Ready.
Oh,
Do it.
okay. So, I think I see how you work.
Shit. Trouble spotted.
See ya.
Grab this.
Why's that shit so unreliable?
If it all goes bad, I'll meet you right here.
Okay. That's right. We got the. Yeah, we can go in the middle. Sucker punch here. Blue
Anyone
blue
want
bully
this?
here. Or green bully, I'm sorry.
Time to move.
All right.
No chance.
Whoa.
Got ammo?
All right.
I have singing combat games before in my life. There's a good thing about Tekken is people are not afraid to press a goddamn button. They must attack. Give myself a little bit of grace here for learning new characters. So much random hits I gotta
Yep. GG's, y'all.
Let's just go ahead and really
Watch out.
GG's. See, the players that was like better, like they were hella good. They was good players. You know? Look, 3 Vandals. We ain't got no recon. Like recon can be a crutch too, you know what I'm saying? Like for your team to like know where everybody is, but it's good to get to those points to having those extra things, you know, or to learn how to like listen and pay attention and be observant and shit like that, you know. If I don't hear nothing, I'm looking. If I hear something, I'm like all in that shit. I did exactly what I wanted to do. I wanted to get in there, get the BR. I exfilled with one. I found one. Like that's what I wanted to do. That's exactly what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted. And I got the materialist BR and shit. Cool. Take the one I grabbed. Upgrade that bitch. That's the floor of game. Floor of game. It's actually in range. Actually, I'm gonna put that on my sniper. I'm gonna put this here.
Oh my god.
I like that scope for it. So I like that scope.
That hit me.
But you know what? We gonna fuck around. Should I fuck around? Put that bitch on there? No, no. We'll put the blue one on that bitch. The blue one on that bitch. Where that trick of discipline at? Yes, sir. We're gonna put that on there. Oh, now we just need a clip on that shit. I think that other one had a clip, yeah. So we got a clip on that thing. This one, take this one. Shit.
Mask. Oh.
Yeah, we'll keep that on there for shit like that. Then we gonna, I want that.
Bash it.
This, I want this on there. And then we're going to change that magazine on that bit. Magazine size, let's be the range. Yeah, we'll do that range on that shit. We want range on that bitch. Then yeah, it's like you want your fucking money up. You want your money up. I'll run with this. Sell this. Like that. And that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? And then let's use some of this shit. But I want to use some of my shit with the homie. You know what I'm saying? Oh, let me see if here. Yo. He might be chilling. Probably feeding his cat.
No, I'm giving it a chance. No.
See if I can barter with any of this. But you see, like in that game, you saw like when I killed the or put damage on the recon. Like I saw her go down because I know recon can't run and jump, so I knew that she was gonna be in that tent. Saw she was in that tent, cracked her. You know what I'm saying? And then try to go for the full kill on her, but then saw that the triage was just camping in the corner, slid out. You know what I'm saying? Got my little fireball, threw that shit out that way, and then pinged them and let them know he's here. Boom, they came and killed him. It's great. Or I think shot at him and then he ran or something like that. I don't even know what happened to the other person. I think they killed that other vandal. And then when I looted his body, I was looking for ammo, heals, and I saw that there was a bubble nade. I picked that shit up, threw it on top, like near the body, so that like I can slide in that shit for free because it was raining. You know what I'm saying? So slide in that shit for free, boom. So now, like that bubble shield also absorb hits for me, and I could kill him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the run of show right there. That's the motherfucking run of show. I'm just selling these now, dude, because there's nothing else for them. It's like, if you're gonna loot during the battle, it just need to be ammo, heal, and maybe a grenade. I don't know where the other teams was, but I don't know. Where? But if the item value will be increased. Striking hostiles. But that's literally the game, dog. So tight, dude. And I was lagging at the beginning of the game too. Y'all saw that rubber banding shit.
That combo. What? Guarantee that was button mashing the hell. It was breaking up the special menu like he had never played this game.
You're going against the special menu, but
yeah, they are just mad. And whenever I'm like getting on combo, that special menu is flat. Like, bro, we are in.
Yep, went out. Oh, there he is. I was just about to leave. I was like, I'll probably play a little free. Go ahead. What's up?
Stop that.
I don't believe I'm playing this junk again.
Okay, all right. I'll run some more free kits, and then just hit me when you're back on. I'll be on.
I can't believe I let this idiot take a game off of me. Let this idiot take a game off of me.
I just want to get my BR shit back up. You feel me? I just want to get my BR shit. More BR so that I can just run my good shit. I'm mad, man. I had like, let's see, 4. Dude, I had like 20 something purple shields, dude, for hella long, and I was playing. And the thing was, sucks because I went to cryo and that map is, you gotta have a crew going that shit. Well, it's good. It's good.
Got it.
Yeah, cryo, dog. Cryo. What's up, y'all? Ready for tomorrow? Here's gonna be super. Damn. Oh yeah, you locked in on Wednesday.
Nah. You have to figure out another tactic, bro. You tried it 3 times. You gotta stop doing it.
Oh shit, my bad. I got you. Sorry, my bad. I be moving fast. My fault. I got a green card.
I guess.
Dude, where am I?
Why is that all this unreliable?
I got a yellow as well. Okay, we can open pinwheel if y'all want. Or you want to, we can wait a second. I'm just kind of fortifying this area. All right, cool. Cool. I'll go upstairs. I'm just trying to cover these areas. I close all the doors, so if you hear any doors open up, that means somebody's here. I'm going upstairs. Red is gone. The red key is gone, so... Oh, you grabbed it? Okay, good. Nice. Okay. I'm watching orientation. Okay. I'm watching orientation. I don't see anything. Okay. Okay, coming towards you. I tripped that fucking little mine thing. It's like a bots will come out of there. I'm gonna go over here and try to get on top of that.
Over here.
This door is open. Where the hell are y'all? Oh, Destroyer, yeah, he can jump, bro. Oh, Assassin? I don't know. Were they at the top? Okay. Come on, Rain. Come on. I got y'all. Don't worry. I'm gonna come get you. Are you inside or behind the key? Did he quit? He might have quit, because I don't see him on here. All right, so let's do this. Yeah, that's good. Here you go. Here, come on, I got some. You can take some of mine. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Like, all right, so this is what we gonna do, bro. We gonna fucking, let's see how many I got a green and a yellow and a green. I think they probably took the green here. They took your keys? Fuck. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's see. I don't. I think I heard shots. I don't either. Let's go. Let's go this way. Let's go this way because they probably circulated that way. Dog, fucking lagging right now. It's crazy. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they killed the team. Yeah. They dropped some heals. All right. So yeah, he ain't have shit on it. I just took the heals off of it. All right. No shields. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, let's see if we can just. That we quit. Yeah. 3 team. Yep. I'm gonna get to the top here. See if I can get inside this roof here. I'll ping it.
Hey.
All right.
Shield's broke.
That way we can. So they probably went from. After they fought us, they probably went to airfield. They probably went over there. Processing the flight control. There you go. Yep. So they went that way. So they probably opening it by now. That would be smart. I don't know. Here you go. Here, take this. Yeah, I knew they was gonna open it. All right. So they must have opened it at flight control. So we can go up for free. Go up pinwheel, and we can be waiting on them unless they. Yeah, command, yeah. Yeah, let's go up command. We go up command and then, yeah. Yeah, and it's the boss. Yeah. No, that's a bot. That's a team here. This is what we're gonna do. Go up to the roof, and we gon'. You see him?
Pay attention.
Here, no. Let's go up the. You want to fight? All right. As soon as he come through this door, we can light his ass up. If you see him. That's a bot. That's a bot. That's a bot. That's a bot. Oh, that's the boss. That's the boss. Look, let's go up there. Let's go up here, and then we just gonna just get out of here, cause they gonna fight that boss. But we can crouch and do it. So let's go this way. And let's enter through processing. They're not expecting the team to go their way. And we should be able to jump up from the bottom too. Oh wait, damn, this doesn't have a bottom, I don't think. I think this guy was, oh, I can't even get. Yeah, that's his stuff here. Let's see if we can get over there. Let's see what he had. He just had heals.
This versus got the most mid-value Wi-Fi niggas I ever seen.
So yeah, we'll enter through pinwheel or through processing. Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go actually inside it. Yeah.
Over here.
Oh, okay. I see.
Shield's gone.
All right, I'm here.